It only takes a spark to get a fire going, and soon all those around can warm up and it's glowing. It's how it is with, do you remember this? This is a camp song. God's love. Once you've experienced it, you spread His love to everyone you want to pass it on. I wish for you, my friend, this happiness that I found. I don't remember the rest, but that was a song called It Only Takes a Spark to get a fire going. And I think that since I haven't been able to speak publicly since Christmas, I still have the Christmas tree up. And I thought that I would light a couple of candles because, I don't know, I just feel like it's a metaphor for what's going on right now. You know, at a Bible camp, it's a Christian camp. It was called Grace Youth Camp. And all these songs are coming back now when, end times. And that's one song I woke up with today. So I thought I'd share it because it feels like, it only takes a spark to get a fire going. And soon all those around will warm up with its glowing. That's how it is with whether you believe in God or not. God's love. Once you've experienced it, you spread His love to everyone you want to pass it on. Anyway. Hi guys. It's been a lot of things that have happened since I've been allowed to speak again. So much fun. A little communism. A dash of communism. Dash of shutting you up. Yeah, so that's fun, huh? It's great. But what we've missed since I haven't seen you. Hi, Mario, Mandela Effect Comedy, Oddball, Maurice, Paul Wings, Zeb, Blake, Preliminal, Harley, of course. To talk about a spark of light. Roaming Robert. Wow, I just want to say hi, y'all. Have a couple things to share with you. Don't have a ton of time because I started a business and got a lot more. Wow. Didn't realize when you started a business you had to like write down credit card numbers and do math and organize yourself. I thought just drive people around and have fun, and it's not at all. I mean, it is kind of what it is, but anyway. So for those hi Debbie, good to see you guys. So for anyone that's tuning in, well, it's not about me. I want to just try to bring some light and some fun to this whole shit show that we're all in without getting banned. So this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be like, you know what it feels like to actually do a live stream. Not that I know what this feels like, but if I were to walk in a field where there are, like, you step over here and it goes with those mines, like they just blow up, and then all of a sudden your leg blew off. I don't know why I keep doing that. Kind of feels like that. Doing a live stream, you have to be so careful with what you say, because whatever you say, anyway, shameless promotion. Just drinking some coffee. It's called product placement for those of you who don't know. Divine Detours. I am now officially the #1 tour in Sedona. So it's fun. It's great. But didn't think you had to work. didn't think I'd have to like do paperwork. You have no idea. Like all over my place, there's like credit card numbers written down. Don't know who I took. Don't know who booked a tour, who didn't. Everything's everywhere. It would be the best thing for you guys to see. It wouldn't surprise you, obviously. Wouldn't surprise you. But just to have a camera on me when I'm trying to book a tour, I don't know the person's name. I think I took their credit card. I'm not sure. And then I was on the phone with PayPal all day. That was my day. 5 hours on the phone with PayPal. I got the angry guy, and he's like, well, let me send you a link. No, I am talking to you, so you don't send me a link. I actually have you on the phone. Therefore, I don't want you to send me a link, because I could do that anyway. It's the whole thing. It's credit cards. I put them in, and then it doesn't go through to the PayPal, and the whatnot, and the hoo-ha, and the frim-fram. It's a shit show. Just saying. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna move away from that and tell you guys, I have not done a live stream since before Christmas, and I had such an amazing Christmas show for you. I was excited to share my Christmas show with you, because I had Santa Claus on Zoom because he didn't want to take that, and so it was a whole thing, and I pre-recorded it. I put so much work into it. I'm getting paid for this. I finally realized I put work into this. I'm getting paid. Don't know from who or where, but I'm getting paid. So it's been, what has happened since I have not been able to speak publicly? You'll be my personal assistant. I appreciate that. Richard Foster says I need a butler. It's funny. He needs to be honest first about how he threw me under the bus, and then we'll get him a butler, huh? Maybe, anyway, no bitter. Forgive. I forgave it all. Let's start out the show tonight with the confusion that comes with talking to someone from another country. All right. Now, I personally had a relationship for a while. He breaks up with me, and I don't even know it. Like Aaron from England, Awake and Brave, like he'll break up with me, get back together with me, and break up with me. I don't know. I gotta check the status. He sent me an email 2 days ago. We're broken up again. Apparently, he's having a relationship with someone, but it's not me, because I'm trying to run a business. I'm doing nothing but that. But apparently, we're broken up again. So glad I know. Oh my God. So, but he's British, which is fine. Like we all speak the same language, like from the UK and from America, right? You would think. But somehow I found this clip that almost made me pee my pants. I laughed so hard. So this is a good example of the breakdown of communication when you think someone speaks your language, but they don't. So I wish I would have done this. Like I watched this and I was like, oh man, this is stuff I want to be doing. So enjoy. Here we go. Oh, I didn't have an opening, did I? I just lit some candles and was all namaste. Do you see how hippie I'm becoming? Totally becoming hippie. I mean, I take showers, so but let's do this because this is the most important because it's still Sunday. So 3, 2, 1, and
out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
love that word.
Out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
One more time.
Out of your quiver, you're not ruling anything out.
Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take an oath to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. Good morning. Sunday morning. We have a responsibility. We take.
I love that. I love that. Mandela comedy. Don't leave. I'm watching your comments and I'm going to comment on them. But there has to be an official opening. Kind of feels weird if I don't do this. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, now it's official. We have begun. And Mandela Comedy, Effect Comedy, thanks for being here. You always make me laugh. I appreciate you. You were saying you're reading the Celestine Prophecy thing. It is about coincidences, coinkydinks. And that's what is so beautiful about life, is noticing the coinkydinks, right? I have a few things to share about that. But before that, let's cut to the breakdown of communication between two let's just say two countries that do speak the same language, or so we thought.
And it looks like a can. Okay, the next one I've got is petrol. I wrote gas, but it's a liquid. Yeah, I just prefer gas. The next one I have on my list is pushchair, such as for a baby. Yeah. For this one, I put down stroller, because normally when you use them, you're strolling. Pharmacy or chemist is a store for drugs, so I put drugstore. Simplifying everything a lot to the point of obnoxiousness. USA! Now, I was particularly peeved after our last lesson, America, but I'm willing to give you another go if you are willing to listen. Oh my god. No, totally. Okay then. Well, the first one we've got on this list is lift. As in, the lift inside the building will take me up to the 3rd floor. I wrote elevator. Like, elevate me up the building, elevate me to a higher level. Okay, that one's surprisingly intellectual of you, and I'll let that one go. The next one I have is jumper. Something that you wear in the autumn, winter period. I wrote sweater. When I wear one, I sweat. Like, it's so hot. So I mentioned this one only a few moments ago. It's autumn, as in the season. Oh my god, it's my favorite season. I wrote fall, because leaves fall down. Okay, that's it. Get out. Oh, say, can you see? And the next word I have is aubergine, as in the purple vegetable. Oh my god. I wrote down eggplant. Do not ask me why. Oh my god, I'm so random. Okay, I'm just going to move on from that. The next word I have is aluminium. It's a metal. Aluminum. No, aluminium. Aluminum. You're losing a syllable. Aluminium. Aluminum. How are you today? I am struggling, America, with our lack of progress. Progress? Progress. Progress. So I wanted to look at another word today, and that word is crisps. They normally come in a bag. They're like fried potato. Potato chips. Well, technically, yes, but potato chips, we would call chips Another version of a cooked potato, not quite as thin as a crisp. Like French fries? Comment? Qu'est-ce que c'est 10 French fries? Honestly, I have no idea. I am at a loss at this stage, to be honest. But we'll go with that. And so the next... Okay, America. So the first word is pavement. Yeah, I didn't really get this one because I feel like we walk on the side, so I just wrote sidewalk. Okay, that's very simple, but we'll go with that. And so the next one I got is bin. Yeah, I did not get that one at all. I wrote trash can because you put trash in it and it looks like a can. Okay, the next one I've got is petrol. I wrote gas, but it's a liquid. Yeah, I just prefer gas. The next one I have on my list is pushchair, such as for a baby. Yeah. For this one, I put down stroller, because normally when you use them, you're strolling. Pharmacy or chemist is a store for drugs, so I put drugstore. Simplifying everything a lot to the point of obnoxiousness. USA! Now, I was particularly peeved after our last lesson, America, but I'm willing to give you another go if you are willing to listen. Oh my god. No, totally. Okay then, well the first one we've got on this list is lift, as in the lift inside the building will take me up to the 3rd floor. I wrote elevator, like elevate me up the building, elevate me to a higher level. Okay, that one's surprisingly intellectual of you, and I'll let that one go. The next one I have is jumper, something that you wear in the autumn, winter period. I wrote sweater. When I wear one, I sweat. Like, it's so hot. So I mentioned this one only a few moments ago. It's autumn, as in the season. Oh my god, it's my favorite season. I wrote fall, because leaves fall down. Okay, that's it. Get out. Oh, say, can you see? And the next word I have is aubergine, as in the purple vegetable. Oh my god, I wrote down eggplant. Do not ask me why. Oh my god, I'm so random. Okay, I'm just going to move on from that. The next word I have is aluminium. It's a metal. Aluminum. No, aluminium. Aluminum. You're losing a syllable. Aluminium. Aluminum. How are you today?
I know. Guys, it's been a while since I've done this, okay? It's been a while. It's been like a month and a half. A lot of shit has happened. So I get it. I have to not mute myself. All right. So I hope you guys appreciated that. There's one more thing. Not one more thing. There's a few more things I'm going to show you guys. Oh, man. So since I have gone live before, I don't have anything in my hat. A few things has happened. We've lost Betty White. We've lost Meatloaf because he won't do that, which I wanted to do a whole video about. Just don't have the time. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. And you know what that is. So anyway, and we lost one of my favorite comedians. So I wanted to do a dedication to those 3 people that we lost. Okay. Oh, and Louis Anderson, thank you. Damien, thank you. Louis Anderson died again. And only those that understand the Mandela effect will appreciate why I said again. So we don't have time to try to explain it to people, but my Spanish teacher got really confused by someone who learned UK English and intended on asking for an eraser. Oh my God. When I lived in the UK, I was there for about 3 months, working in a bar. And I just remember 3 guys walked in that this sounds like the beginning of a joke, but it's not. There's 3 guys walk in, and I was a horrible bartender. And it's not hard to be a bartender in the UK because you literally just, the ice doesn't, like, ice is a commodity. Like, ice is in a bucket. They have to put their own, with the pliers, they have to put their own ice in their glass. And you literally, if someone says, I want a vodka and orange juice, you hand them an orange juice. It's like they have to make their own drinks. Hand them an orange juice. And then all the vials are tipped upside down and they pour exactly an ounce. So you go up to the vodka and you pour an ounce in and you give them that and an orange juice and then give them a bucket of ice. It's like, make your own drink. There's no, like, trust me, in England, there's no muddling of the mint if you order a special fruity cocktail with an umbrella. This just doesn't exist. And I still sucked 100%. Because the Brits, they walk in. I was in a town in the south of London called Woking. So someone would come in and go, come on, a little bit longer when you're trying to fly, a little bit black, give it to I was like, Charlie, I have no idea what these guys want. So at one point I looked at, there's 3 guys who walked in. They worked at a funeral home, believe it or not. And they were very funny. Because you must have to have the best sense of humor to work at a funeral home. So they come in, and I know what they want at this point because it's like my second week working there. So I'm pouring the beer and being careful with the foam, and it's the whole thing. Anyway, and they're giving me crap, and so I finally looked at Charlie, my boss, and I was like, Charlie, can you help me? They're giving me the shaft. They're giving me the shaft. And the whole bar starts laughing uncontrollably. And my boss named Charlie is red. His whole face is red. I'm like, what? They're giving me the shaft. Can you help me out here? Well, shaft means penis. So basically I was like, Charlie, these 3 guys are giving me their penis. You know, 22-year-old blonde who didn't know that much about anything. Anyway. Like, Charlie, they're giving me their penis. Well, no wonder. He was so super embarrassed. He didn't even know how to. Harley, shaft means penis. But in American language, if you say someone gave me the shaft, they gave you shit. They were giving you crap. They were kind of, poking you. And now it feels like I'm talking about penises again. So I'm just going to move on. Anyway, the point is, this is a different language. British, English, it's all different. So let me, because I have some things prepared. I'm not just going to sit here and talk to the camera all night. So I would like to just tell all those people that are tuning in right now, hi there. 45 people on YouTube, 5 people on Facebook. From what it says on the numbers, I keep doing this. I feel like Chris Farley. I'm sorry. I just want to apologize for everything that I've said about vaccines. And if you want to take vaccines, I want to be very supportive of everyone to take the vaccine. I just want to let you know that when you're watching the things on your Black Mirror, right there, okay, when you watch something there, people produce it, right? So I was on TV for a few years and people paid for me to say, like, if I did an infomercial, they would pay for me to, and then they'd write the script and I'd have to say what the script says. It's not rocket science. It's simple. And so I just want to quick play this clip to let you guys know I fully support you taking the shot, and I've switched. I'm a complete, like, pro-vaxxer. Yay, get it. Just understand who's sponsoring the information. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you don't know what sponsored means, that means they pay for the content. Therefore, you must say exactly what they tell you to say. I know because I was on TV, and a show that I was on for 5 years was sponsored by a certain company. So I had to say exactly what they told me to say.
Anderson Cooper 360. Brought to you by Pfizer. ABC News Nightline. Brought to you by Pfizer. Making a difference. difference. Brought to you by Pfizer. CNN Tonight. Brought to you by Pfizer. Early Start. Brought to you by Pfizer. Friday night on Aaron Burnett Out Front. Brought to you by Pfizer. This Week with George Stephanopoulos is brought to you by...
Sorry. I was trying to oops. I was trying to prepare the next clip. Didn't know it would interrupt the stream. Can we just go back? Okay. Steve, can we roll it back? There's no Steve, but just so you know, I like to pretend I have a team. Can we go back? Okay, good. And cut to.
I rest my case.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
I'm sorry, what?
Good Morning America is brought to you by Pfizer. CBS Health Watch sponsored by Pfizer.
If you don't know what sponsored means, that means
Health Watch sponsored by Pfizer.
if you don't know what sponsored means, that means they pay for the content, therefore you must say exactly what they tell you to say. I know because I was on TV and a show that I was on for 5 years was sponsored by a certain company, so I had to say exactly what they told me to say.
Anderson Cooper 360. Brought to you by Pfizer. ABC News Nightline. Brought to you by Pfizer. Making a difference. Brought to you by Pfizer. CNN Tonight. Brought to you by Pfizer.
What?
Early Start. Brought to you by Pfizer. Friday night on Aaron Burnett Out Front. Brought to you by Pfizer. This Week with George Stephanopoulos is brought to you by Pfizer.
I rest my case.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
I'm sorry, what?
Good Morning America is brought to you by Pfizer. CBS Health Watch sponsored by Pfizer.
If you don't know what sponsored means, that means
So that's all I'm saying. Just understand when you do get the information who pays for the information. And I was going to start the stream with this, so I'm going to cut right to this. Someone sent me this video. I thought it was hysterical. It's a really good metaphor. And just so you guys know, meta, or kind of weird because it's meta now. We'll go into that in a minute. But watch this. This is how I feel now about trying to wake anyone up. You have to understand, Mandela Effect Comedy, Mario, Buffalo Gal, Paul, Taz, Harley, Blake, all of you, Oddball, all of you. We're going to move forward. If that's forward, I'm not sure. Fishy, slim. It's not about waking anyone up anymore. Okay? That ship has sailed. Like hardcore. But I would like to share this with you to kind of give us a feeling of, oh, yeah, that's what it is. And you know me, because I love animals. This is the best example of how it feels like. Just anyone that's watching on Facebook or people that think, oh, there's that crazy conspiracy theorist again. You know, by the way, everything I've said has come true. Like everything. If you watch Anomaly, or if you don't, you should. He's where I get my news because he has more people. More people have watched him than CNN, and he has been fact checked more than any other channel that speaks the truth. But he's very careful about what he says, and he has actually won anything that anyone's ever fact checked him about. He's won because he's actually challenged them. So Anomaly, it's ANO like 0 MALY. Anyway, I can share some of his stuff later, but I just want to tell you guys that is where, if you want to get the news, that's where to get it, because he always has the latest stuff that's happening. And for a minute, he was like for Trump. Like for a minute, he was hoping, like a lot of people were, that Trump would be, and then he hates him again. But what I like about that is he's not married to a political campaign. He's not like, I'm a liberal forever, or I'm a Republican forever, because it's not left or right. They want you to make sure you are in one camp. Get out of that camp. There is no left, there is no right. just tune into your intuition. Because I know there are many things I feel where I'm like, I'm liberal in that way, I'm conservative in that way. So stop, attaching yourself to one thing, one person, one political campaign. Just tune in to what's going on inside rather than what comes at you, right? Tune in. If you don't go within, you go without. What? Yeah, that's a truth bomb. That's called a Sedona. All right. Anyway, I'm going to share this with you because no words are needed. Here we go.
Absolutely free. That you're very.
Oh, shit. Well, this is good too. No, but I got to read this one. Right? Okay. So this sheep, pig, whatever.
Care. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
Oh my God, he's gonna save them. Save them. Get them out. Help your friends. Get them out of the water. Get them out. Get them out of the water. Yay! Look what happened. And right back in.
Fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very
How amazing is that? Like literally, I saw that. I kept watching it over and over. I feel like that could be something we could all have a loop on continually, other than the sheep that keeps falling into the water, right? The only way, I'm going to play it again.
The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion.
The only way to become free in an unfree world is to know that your very existence is the only rebellion that you need. Okay, so now, while I was gone or silence in my jail, many things happened. I'm gonna go through the Bob Saget and the Betty White and the Meatloaf. I'm gonna go through that in a second, but I don't think you guys realize that I did have a conversation. Now, I did get very, very sick right before Christmas. Santa brought me. Santa baby, hurry down the chimney tonight. Bring me the flu so I can really get scared tonight. Santa baby brought me the virus, and I don't know what virus, but I was really sick. I spent my entire, and I couldn't even live stream and talk about it, but I definitely did take notes about all the things I took and helped me to recover which apparently will be illegal for me to share with you guys at all, like for sure. That was an accident, but you know what? There is no accident. That was funny. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yay! That's where I was born, Grand Rapids, Michigan. You keep reading about how the meat in McDonald's is well. So I can't go off on tangents because then I'll be up all night, and I do have to leave tomorrow. I'm going on a 3-day trip away from here. But yeah, that whole meat thing. All I have to say is Russell Brand. Go and watch his latest video about being vegetarian and what they're putting in the meat. That's it. That's all I have to say because I don't have time. I'm on a trying to make it semi-organized ish of what I want to share with you guys. But while I was silent, this is what I did want to share, and let me try to figure out how to do that. All right, I'm gonna need a cut to. Oh, let's talk about the flu. So while I was sick with the flu or the influenza, and I'll play this clip and then get ready for the next clip. That's how it works. Here we go. This is a new go-to, and by the way, Taz, this is a new Never Not Funny. #NNF.
Hey, who are you? Influenza. And you kind of been stealing my thunder the last couple of years.
You're a virus.
Yeah, and I have this cease and desist order.
Wait, so you're a virus, but so handsome.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe we should team up.
You and me?
Yes, we'd be a power couple, like Ben and Jen.
Benifer!
Flu-Rona.
From Shrek?
No, it's our names combined, like Benifer.
So we are Benifer.
No, just get to LA. I've got a testing site with your name on it.
Nice. But to be clear, the name will be Benifer, right? Or Fiona. Or Influenza? You can call me Flu for short, by the way. Should we get back?
Cannot watch the news because I always think that I have whatever epidemic is out. I thought I had swine flu because I thought swine flu meant eating like a pig and then throwing up. Hello, I've had swine flu since college. All the girls in my sorority had swine flu. Do you know what? I understand you ladies in the room. You want to throw up to look good? Fine, go for it. Do it. But what I don't understand is all the fake beauty in LA. You got the fake boobs, the fake lips, the liposuction, the plastic surgery. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm from Michigan, I come from good stock, and I'm the real deal. I mean, what you see is what you get. And I gotta tell you, I lived in LA for like 13 years. No, 13 years now. And I have to tell you, LA hasn't affected me at all. You know what I mean? I cannot watch the news because
I was trying to, I was doing everything I could to, yeah. Oh, it's not letting me. I know, right? That's never not funny. That's swine flu thing. And that was real. That was real. That was an actual comedy thing 10 years ago. So let me see if this works. I've been meaning to share with you me talking to a horse about the Ivor, which you can't say, but let's just show the latest commercial about another medication that to me in the 90s was considered a horse medication, and it was called ketamine, Special K. And in the clubs, now I didn't do this. I was not a drug user, nor did I like going to clubs. But my best friend would always talk to me about ketamine, and it was a horse tranquilizer called Special K. Now, I'm scrolling through Facebook, and this is the commercial that I see. Oh, there we go. Achieve your breakthrough with psychedelic medicine. Reduce your anxiety or depression and gain clarity with clinical prescribed guided experiences from home. This is real. Mind Bloom. Look what she puts her the eye thing on and then the ears, and then Mind Bloom. Ketamine treatment. Ketamine is Special K. It's horse fucking tranquilizer. It's what it is. Trust me on this. I know. I lived through the 90s. Reduce your anxiety or depression, gain clarity. But it's fucking ketamine. And so I had to like record the screen because I was like, oh my God, ketamine, tomato. It's horse tranquilizer. And they're saying that ivermectin is horse medicine. But on Facebook, there's a commercial saying, mindbloom.com, achieve your breakthrough medicine, psychedelic medicine with fucking ketamine. It's a horse tranquilizer. It's way more horse medication than ivermectin ever was. Literally. Ivermectin was prescribed to billions, not millions, billions of people all over the world before it was given to a fucking horse. And this is ketamine. This is actually a horse tranquilizer. It's what you give to horses to tranquilize them. And it was given to people in clubs as a pill to loosen them up and kind of like roofie them. It was used. Thank you. So on Facebook right now, they are giving a commercial to prescribe that. Okay? That. But don't have Joe Rogan talk about that. Oh, I better be careful if I use that voice. I got my TikTok removed because I was like, trust the science. And because I used that voice, they said I was mocking mentally handicapped people. And then all of a sudden there was a huge, oh my God, I went viral without even knowing it. Because I used that voice. I use that voice for ex-boyfriends. I use that voice for people that annoy me. But because I use that voice, all of a sudden I'm making fun of handicapped people. And then, well, that's another thing. That's another drama that happened while I was unable to share anything with you guys. So, oh my God, right? How crazy is that? Okay, so I just want to see if I can at least share this conversation with, isn't it weird how some things you're just not allowed to share, even though it's a video? Okay, so I'm going to try to share the video file. Here we go. Let's try this one.
I don't know why you guys was freaking out and gagging. It was just a little bit of poop.
Yeah, well, you pooped in the car.
I know I pooped in the car, Mom. I didn't mean to. I was just nervous and excited, and a little bit popped out. I didn't mean to.
It popped out, but I sat on it.
Why would you sit in my poop? That's a little weird and kind of gross. I don't know why.
Okay, that's funny. But that's the same exact file as the one I want to share with you. Called can't say the word. Nope. Just won't let me do it. Just won't let me do it. It's so weird. All right. So let's cut to, I think yeah. Hey, Ken Rotman, by the way, I'm hopefully for my birthday, which is February 16th, I hopefully will be flying to Puerto Rico and going to meet the Dollar Vigilante, who Max Egan is living with right now. So it's a lot of exciting stuff. If I can get through this live stream. Okay, so let's cut to this. Yeah, it might be here, the New World Order, but I want to share something with you about how some people feel about letting their parents know something. So I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to play it.
I'm an artist, Mom!
Official sun
What's an
into
artist?
their sky?
I'm
Look
doing
at this video.
art,
Mom! This is their artificial sun launching into the sky. Look. This is my crap. Hundreds of people filming it. I'm gonna tell you what this is. Look. Why? What are they doing? Look at that. Launching an artificial sun. Really? One sun ain't good enough? Basically what this is an artificial sun that is 5 times hotter than the real thing. Basically, the researchers hope that this could provide almost limitless clean energy. It does this by mimicking the natural reactions occurring within stars. This costed $700 billion. They will run this experiment until June. This is crazy. No one tell me.
Well, I guess we're going there. Didn't want to go there, but I guess we're going there. Okay. So, we're going to go there. It's not me running this live stream, obviously. I let you guys know quite a while ago. I can tell you exactly when. I was doing a news show called You've Got to Be Kidding, which I will continue. And while I was silenced for the past month, I don't support this, by the way. This is horrible. It's corn syrup, it's cancer, and you know what? Ugh. I apologize for all of that. But we're going to shift gears for a second. Okay? We're going to shift gears. Because if I keep talking about the whoopee cushion, I'm going to get banned. Okay? So we're going to cut to China and we're going to cut to the moon. Didn't want to, but apparently that. So on the TikTok, before I was banned for saying truth to science, which people said I was making fun of mentally handicapped people because I used that voice. It's okay. I'm over it. It was kind of interesting though, because I kind of went viral for a minute and it was funny. I wish I could have shared it with you, but I was in silence mode. Point is, when I was on TikTok before I got banned from saying truth to science, which is just I do voiceovers, okay? I've done voiceovers for LucasArts, for the #1 video game called Splinter Cell. I still get like crazy fan mail from being a voice of Splinter Cell. Anyway, for those gamers, again, gamers. I thought it was a joke when I was reporting the fact that China 2.5 years ago was creating their own sun. No, it was moon. It was moon. China has its own moon, but now it also has its own sun. So let me just show you a clip of what I said 2 years ago about China creating its own moon. Okay. And then apparently they also, you could Google this. This is not me. I'm not saying Google is the place to go for truth. I'm just saying it's the accepted place that won't get you banned. China has also created their own sun. But let's focus on the moon for a second, because this is 2.5 years ago where I dropped some truth that, again, came true. Here we go. True. I'm not kidding. There is a massive spinning ice disk on a river in Maine that resembles the moon. It's basically been hypnotizing onlookers. An almost perfect circle of spinning ice. Check this out. Has captivated residents in the city of Westbrook, where many are comparing the winter phenomenon to aliens and our celestial lunar neighbor. It kind of looks like a crop circle, Doug Bertelsmann told the Portland Press Herald. It's pretty wild to look at. It's certainly not every day that you can watch a spinning circle of ice in the river. It looks like the moon has landed in Westbrook, the city declared on social media, dubbing the formation the Westbrook Ice Disk. And it does kind of. I'm just wondering, where's Stanley Kubrick? The ice formation is believed to have formed naturally in a part of the river where there's a circular current that creates a whirlpool effect. Now, my question is this. Might this be, and I'm just throwing it out there, one of the moons that China is trying to develop? Because apparently, and more, you got to be kidding news, China is developing its own moon. It wants to replace the actual moon. Oh, I'm not kidding. China is planning on creating its own man-made moon to launch in the year 2020. It's its first artificial moon, and they're hoping to replace street lamps and, lower the cost of electricity in urban areas. Chengdu, a city in southwestern Sichuan province, is developing what they call illumination satellites, which will shine in tandem with the real moon, but are 8 times brighter, according to China Daily. Just make your own moon, just don't get more street lamps. Make a moon. I don't know why we didn't think of this. Trump wants to build a wall and we could be making a moon. Hello? Like, you should see my street at night, and I'm in LA. It's super dark. I mean, the moon's okay, but let's save some costs on electricity and put a moon up there. Although the moon might have fallen and it's now in a river in Minnesota. I don't know. I'm just telling you, this is actual news. I'm not kidding news. I'm Rachel Veenstra. I'm not kidding. See you guys next time. I didn't go crazy. See you guys next time. I didn't go crazy. Okay? Look it up. I feel like I'm throwing pearls to swine, man. I got some funny material and none of it. It's not landing on anybody. Story of my life. Funny material and not landing on anyone. I get it. So, I will be doing more of the, oh God. Wait. I gotta stop. Oh, sorry. So, I shared with you the fact that China has released its own sun. I'm going to add that again because it was an accident, but let's really just realize China has its own sun and its moon, because I gave that report back in 2018. Okay, let's look at the sun, because this is actually them releasing the sun into the air. Love it. Sorry.
An artificial sun into their sky? Look at this video. This is their artificial sun launching into the sky. Look. Hundreds of people filming it. I'm gonna tell you what this is. Look. Why? What are they doing? Look at that. Launching an artificial sun. Really? One sun ain't good enough? Basically what this is an artificial sun that is 5 times hotter than the real thing. Basically, the researchers hope that this could provide almost limitless clean energy. It does this by mimicking the natural reactions occurring within stars. This costed $700 billion. They will run this experiment until June. This is crazy.
So I have to say, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I've got to share this when I'm allowed to speak again. I've got to share this with the people that appreciate the fact that this is the funniest virtual reality we've ever lived in. Like, why isn't that number one? Like, COVID cases, dude was shot in New York, which, by the way, they're amping up. Oh my God, another person was shot and killed. Was shot, guns, shot and killed. Get rid of guns. China has its own fucking sun and moon. And you're worried about a gun. Yeah, because you want us to give up our gun. No, hell no. Ain't happening. I never ever. I was a liberal. You understand? I was an actor in LA. How liberal as they get. I took lessons last week during my silencing break. Again, to learn how to shoot a gun. I have a gun now. I have a fucking gun, and more than one, and I know how to shoot it. Okay? Never thought that would happen. Me? Okay, there's the cowboy hats. There's a little bit. But I have a gun. Because if you want to shoot me, I'll shoot you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. By the way, I'm a horrible shooter. Like, my lessons were really bad. I'm just going to say, if you're coming after me, chances are I'll be like, no, you won't. And I'll shoot the lamp like 14 homes away. I'm not a good shot. Not a good shot. Yet. I'm practicing. Trust me on that. I'm practicing. I ain't giving that up. What is this reality where I'm like, guns, and I'm gonna get a gun and wear a cowboy hat and do a live stream and fuck Trump? I mean, anyway. So, good. Because that's the only reason that we're not Australia, because we do have guns. And anyone that actually does try to really like take down or come after my children, which I don't have that I remember, because I could have some, but you come after me and you try to put anything in my body that I don't want. Just saying. Never thought that would happen. What reality am I living in right now? You want to talk about a Mandela effect? That is it. So let me just give a little dedication out right now to, since I can't share the, I'm going to share the, you know what, with you guys. It won't allow me to, but as soon as someone tells me I can't do something, man, that is not what I want to hear. Because I'll never, ever, ever accept the no. The no is it's a lie. It's a lie. The no is a lie. You want to know why? Because we're the 99%. You do understand that. Like, whatever you feel about life, you think that you're alone. You really don't feel like this is, you're the only one that thinks the way you think. I'm going to share something with you. And the beautiful thing about this is that YouTube cannot do anything about this, because when they took down somebody for sharing a protest, they're literally not allowed to take down your channel from a protest. So let's just, while I look for this, boom, better than a commercial. 3, 2, 1. We are the what? The 99%. We are the 99%. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. There'll be blue skies when the chemtrails and their evil contrails. Blue skies when the chemtrails are all gone. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus up your arm. You can stick your coronavirus. You don't get proven liars. Stick your coronavirus up your arm. Stick it way out 99%. Stick it way out 99%. Stick it way out 90. Together out 90. Way out 99%. You can stick your poison vaccines up your arm. You can stick your poison vaccines up your arm. You can stick your poison vaccines. Stick your poison vaccines. Stick your poison vaccines up your arm. Stick it way out 99%. Stick it way out 99%. Stick it way out 90. Together almighty. Way out 99%. Oh, I'd rather be a human than a slave. Oh, I'd rather be a human than a slave. Oh, I'd rather be a human. Don't you know that you can rather be a human than a slave? We are 99%. Sing it way out 99%. Sing it way out 90. Together we are mighty. We are 99%. Up your arse. You can stick your new world order up your arse. You can stick your new world order. Stick your new world order. Stick your new world order up your arse. Okay. So that was good. That was a good stall tactic, right? 'Cause that never gets old. I always feel happy when I see it. So, since they're not going to let me do this, let me just. Here we go. This was my conversation with a horse, and I think it was very, I think it's very important that you guys see the conversation I had with a horse. So let me this was while I was being silenced for a month. Yeah, there you go. All right, see that? All right. Hold on.
Who are you?
Sorry. Here we go. Not easy. This is totally white trash in this out right now. I gotta do this. I got it. Switch. This. Oh, I know. I get it. You're making it real difficult, but Mama doesn't give up. You gotta understand that. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I took the tests. I think I did get the bug, the Rona, the Omicron, the something. But yeah, I took the tests, and it's about the only thing I haven't failed a test like that since my DUI. Just kidding. I'm kidding. It's humor. It's humor. You can have fun with this reality. You can. But there is someone else I have to thank, and I'm trying to get him on the phone right now. I'm just trying to call all day, but he's been so busy. So just let me hold. Oh, I think this is him. Hey, get it? Hey, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Oh my God, you kind of saved my life this year. Thank you for the. Oh, look how happy you are. You smile like that can only come from the biggest whores in town. Thank you for this. Oops, for this. Yep. Dude, thank you. That's all I gotta say. And I know you're busy. I know you got a lot of other calls to get to because there's a lot of demand. Now you got competition with Pharma because they got a new pill out that's an antiviral. But don't take that because that's just for you, right? Anyway, I'm on day 4. I'm feeling great, and I don't think there are any side effects. So what can I say? I mean, I kind of look great.
We're losing.
Thank you. That's all I gotta say. And I know you're busy. I know you got a lot of other calls to get to because there's a lot of demand. Now you got competition with Pharma because they got a new pill out that's an antiviral. But don't take that because that's just for you, right? Anyway, I'm on day 4, feeling great, and I don't think there are any side effects. So what can I say? I mean, I kind of look great. Whoa, what was that? You told me there was no side effects from this. Hey, little Christmas humor. All right, go get back to work. I know you gotta go. Thanks. Bye. Such a good guy. Doing God's work.
Sorry, I had to because can't. Thank you. All right, good. I'm glad you guys heard that. I didn't know how it came across. Ah. Oh God, right? Okay. So no. So while I was in the cover your face, don't speak, communism is real mode. Yeah, good. Glad you guys. I just needed you guys to see me talking to a horse, not a whore. A horse. That was it. Okay, good. Oh, you're talking about my commercial for the Good Feet store. Yeah, I'm not sure they'd be excited to hire me back after that commercial, but I will tell you, I still stand behind the Good Feet store. All right, so let's get this going because I got a couple more things to share with you guys. Okay. But it's a long lot of stuff happened since we've all been around each other. I don't know what to say. It's been a long time since I've been able to go live. Did get the strike, and I feel like I've tried to be safe with this live stream ish. Once I can schedule my life normally, I did finally have a live stream, not a live stream, but a live conversation with the owner of Brand New Tube. And gosh, I should have just recorded that and shared that with you guys because that was interesting. That really good. And he is ready for me to, he's ready to promote we tried to figure it out. So it would be, if I'm still here on YouTube, which most likely won't happen, but it will be a, Friday nights. I will be doing a 5-minute YouTube. It has to be longer than a short because I get how YouTube did the whole thing with the shorts. They're like, oh, well, we'll create a short section that no one sees. So it's going to be like a 10-minute preview of what. So it won't be fuck shorts. It's not going to be a short because I get what they're doing. It's smart. Good for you, YouTube. You're trying to figure it out, but you're going to lose in the end. Friday night, I will be doing a quick, this is what's coming up on Monday. And then every single Monday, I will be doing a live stream of the information I gave you on Friday. So Friday will be a recorded thing. And then Monday, and this is me talking to the head of Brand New Tube about, because you know what? I had to just come to Jesus. Seriously, come to Jesus conversation. That's a CTJC. Hashtag CTJC. Come to Jesus conversation. I'm over doing all this work with it, and I have fun with it, and I'm glad you guys are here. It's really fun for me. This is a good thing. Therapy for me and Naikas and Harley and Taz and Oddball, and it helps me survive the Matrix. But I got to tell you, now that I have a company and I have my whole life going to that energy, if I'm going to put my energy in something, I need it to have a direction, an intention, something that will actually produce value and have a little bit more of an organizational feel. So that being said, I kind of went woo. I deleted my entire Brand New YouTube. I went there and I was like, I don't really care. I'm deleting everything. I hate you. God hates me and I hate everything. That's me being dramatic. But I did delete my everything on Brand New Tube. And I was like, why don't you convince me to come back? I convinced Vernon Coleman to come back. Somebody convinced me to go. Well, that didn't happen. So cry for help, right? That's what I was doing. And then finally, I just messaged the owner of Brand New Tube and I said, I'm not coming back until it's fucking organized. I'm not here to just do random videos for Europe. And, at least with you guys, we can have a conversation and this and that. And, I don't think I'm allowed to ever get a super chat Layered Life because they know what I'm speaking about. I'm lucky. I'm 2 strikes in, baby. 2 strikes in. So I'm not at the level on YouTube where they're going to allow me a super chat. Lucky if I can get through this live stream without getting my entire channel taken down. However, I do have a Patreon account, and it's not that hard to find. Patreon, whatever. But the point is, I'm going to be going live on Monday mornings, and Friday night I'll be doing a intro to what I'll be sharing on Brand New Tube. That's it. We figured it out. Anyway, we figured it out. Every single Friday, there'll be a 15-minute intro to the week's events and blah, blah, blah. And then hopefully people will be tuning in on Brand New Tube And he will be not only promoting it, but literally having his people on board with my live stream. And it's anyway, what I'm saying is I have a team now. I have a team because I was like, I'm not doing this alone anymore. I'm over this shit. Like I'm already getting banned from this and trolled by the TikTok and taken down and this and that. I'm done. Like I'm not doing this for fucking, I'm not getting paid. It has to have, like I said in my last YouTube video, a more directed, intentional focus on what we want to share with the world. And also a little support. So if I'm going to share it with brand new tube, I better have fucking not only support, but you better promote that shit. And so when I do it, he already said it'll be instantly 12,000 people. So I don't really care because once again, I'm not getting paid for it and I'm not getting paid for it again on brand new tube. But to have 12,000 people hear what I'm going to say makes me a little bit more concentrated and focused on what I will be sharing, because if I could spread love, light, and truth, and I know instantly all over Europe, 12,000 people will see it because the guy who owns the network, Brand New Tube, will purposely promote it. Good. Now I'm motivated. Now it's great because do you know how hard it is to share and spread light and love when you know instantly you're going to be taken down, trolled, banned, or you know what I mean? It's just not, I'm not into it anymore. I was in LA for 20 years and already an abusive relationship with the industry because you get rejected 14 times a week. I'm at an age, I'm not into that anymore. I'm actually into equal partnership. I'm into, I give you this and you give me back. Wow. Took me half a century to get there, but there you go. So let me just quick read the chat a second because I don't think it's rude for me to do a live stream and not. Rachel, everyone on Roken, very happy with the income. I didn't even know. There's Roken, there's BitChute, there's so many. Now there's like Redder, Reader, Dunner, Didder, Can't Fuck Her, Had Her, Didn't Have Her. It's a new Twitter. I will look up Rocket, but you understand, I don't have a lot of, like, I literally barely have time for this. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I know you guys will show up and then we're familiar with each other. So for me to start a whole new platform, unless Rockin wants to fucking promote me and be behind me, no, I can't start over right now on any platform. There's a million platforms, but I'll check it out. And there's Rumble and Bumble and Tickle and Fickle and Sickle and Humpty fucking Dumpty. Had a great fall. Anyway, I'm sorry. Bitter table for one. It's not your fault. I was just ranting. All right. So I'm just saying, like, I want to know about it. And yet I don't need, like, now there's, what's it called? Telegram. Everyone's on Telegram. So I can't connect like with the owner of Brand New Tube because we used to connect through Twitter and now I'm gone from Twitter forever. Like not even in jail. It's like you're banned forever for no reason we can give you, but you're done forever. So he does want to email me because email is like 1994. So he's like, do you have Telegram? Yeah, but when I download Telegram on my phone because I take videos for every tour I do, I'm already way beyond iCloud. I've bursted every cloud in the atmosphere, including the chemtrails, with this because I've taken up all the space. That's kind of funny. I just made that up, but no, I mean, like, can I get more space on a chemtrail? That's funny. That's how my mind works. That's comedian mind. Because iCloud's like your space is done. You can't even buy more space. I have 2 terabytes, tegabytes, picky tights, hiffy fights, something. I have terabytes. I have the most you can get on iCloud. And they're like, you're done. There's no more space for you, Rachel. You've used every cloud. So I literally want to text them and say, can you give me a chemtrail? How many terabytes? I'm writing it down right now. How many terabytes would a chemtrail be, and does that count as storage? Hashtag, can you store in chemtrail? Screenshot. And that's how you do it. That's humor. That's humor. If that's not funny to you guys, then and I'm sober right now. I'm drinking like this. I'm drinking corn. I'm drinking Cancer with a little bit of fizz, but the fizz is gone, and I don't promote Coca-Cola. But that's some funny shit. That chemtrail shit, because your cloud is full. So you email and I'm not going to explain it to you guys. Fuck you. Not going to explain it. Not going to explain humor, because that's fucking funny. What I just did was funny. Okay? The cloud is full, so can you get me some space on a chemtrail? Sorry if you don't find that funny. Then defriend me right now, or D something. I don't know what to do. I can't have anyone break up with me. It's just I don't have enough bandwidth. But that is funny. If the cloud is full, is there room on a chemtrail? I'm going to keep saying it. It's still funny to me. It'll always be funny. It'll never not be funny to me. All right. So before we end this, I'm just going to quick play 2 seconds of Mag Bitter Truth, and then I'm going to dedicate the entire live stream to Betty White and Meatloaf and Bob Saget. So before we do that, I need a comedy break for me. This is me. I'm being selfish right now because I've missed Mag Bitter Truth. And what are these weird looking comments? I have no idea. I can't right now. I need to share Mag Bitter Truth because this is crazy Jamaican truther who right now, 3 days ago, I had to find him, and he's talking about NASA. Never a straight answer. And every now and then, we have to appreciate the people that are sharing the truth on a level that might be a little more than we would. But he makes me laugh, and I need to laugh right now. So here we go. Mag Bitter Truth. He's a Jamaican truther who they've taken down probably 3,000 of his channels, but he keeps coming back. Like a variant, there is no jab for it. Let's just hear give me 3 minutes of this, please, because he makes me laugh. So this is NASA got busted again with fake flying telescope. This is 5 days ago. Here we go. Just his voice makes me laugh. So here we go.
The concept that they give you about space, they keep debunking it every day. So this right here is a telescope, mirrors and everything, gonna fly to space, record things and see things and show them back at Earth. But look, it's all darkness, people. You see that? What worked this shit right here? Solar panel. We go break it down and show you some things. Space is darkness, the infinite darkness. And they use these shits say they can charge up by the sun with no sun around, nowhere in sight, but they use solar system. Let's get into this right here and break it down. Make it run.
3, 2, unité, top.
And you see what they're doing? They're counting backwards in another language. This is how they do it. I already told you it's satanic to go backwards. You notice the world turned backwards right now and nobody noticed? Pay attention. Look
Next
at this
week,
right here.
an Ariane 5 rocket will
Do
screen.
you notice how slow the rocket take off? But it's gonna get to space in less than 5 minutes. You see how slow it take off, people? That's why we know everybody dumb in this world. Pay
Skyward from the
attention.
coast of French Guyana.
Mhm.
On board,
Ganaya.
an exceedingly delicate $10 billion instrument that is only half jokingly referred to as a time machine.
A time machine, people, and take a look at it, people. So this, they say, is $10 billion. You see that right there, people? Now, you can make a special magnifying glass or a mirror that costs $10 billion with a B? No, people, it's bullshit. All of it is fakery. And like I say, you keep giving them your tax money, the so-called space exploration for this right there. You believe that's a real object? You're dumb as a rock. And how does it work in space? Pay attention.
that is only half jokingly referred to as a time machine.
Half joking.
For
Look
the
at
last
this
2
right here,
decades,
people.
a slew of experts at NASA,
Mhm.
Northrop Grumman, and beyond have been modeling, building, folding, testing, shaking, and
Wow.
refining the innumerable components that make up this precision tool.
Look at this right here, people. Pay attention.
Before its launch, Vice News was given an up-close look.
And you know, people, Vice News is fucking fakery. It's HBO, people. They're the one who give you this Vice right here. If you take nothing from them as truth, you're dumb. It's nothing but TV. Why you think they're there? For the fakery. You why you think they're there in the fakery and they're not gonna tell you it's fake? Run it. Look at this shit right here. Pay attention.
So tell me, how long have you been working on this?
Well, there's two answers. Full time, about 18 years.
Wow, okay.
18 years.
Pretty much been about over half of my career.
This specific telescope.
This exact project. Yep.
Look at
So
this
this
shit
is our-
right here,
I
people.
did not expect it to be this big.
Wow. They're gonna get busted on this bit of truth, as you could see the NASA post up in the back with the serpent tongue. Pay attention, people. Look what it look like. Is that remind you of anything? I might just use that thing for the avatar so you can see what I'm talking about. When they tell you in the King Kong movie, the last King Kong movie that they make, and he so-called throw up a tree, and crack the dome. It's the same way it look, like honeycombs. You see that right there? It's the same fucking shit they tell you is a telescope right there. It's shaped the same way as the so-called crack dome, people. It's a mockery. So what is this right here? A piece of the fucking dome? You don't get it or what, people? What you think they're portraying right here? What it look like to you at the edge? What is that edge right there? It's sort of like a broken glass, people. They tell you it's a mirror. This is 100% mockery to the people who know some truth. They're trying to tell you, people, remember, this is a so-called telescope that gonna see through the dome, and bam, it's a piece of broke glass like the dome. Are you sleeping, people? Okay, all right. Make it run, man. Everybody dumb.
What is that? Can you explain, like, to a
Explain
person
it.
who
They're
doesn't know what
laughing. Why you think they're laughing, people? This shit cost $10 billion and they're laughing. What is fucking funny about it, people? It's fakery. 100%
like,
in.
what is it?
Look at it, people. It's the broke dome. They think they can break it. Look at this right here, people.
What you're looking at is
Look
the
at this.
James Webb Space Telescope.
James
NASA's
Webb?
largest space mission
That's
for
according.
astronomy that it's ever flown. And
This
we
is dumb
are
right
on the
here,
cusp
people.
of taking it down to the launch site and launching it this year.
Mhm.
James Webb
And
Space
oh, they're gonna do that, people. They're gonna attach it to a rocket and send it out to space. The fucking telescope got no engine, people. Got nothing in there to drive. It can't fly. How did you gonna just send it up in space with a rocket and leave it on its own? How you gonna control it? How you gonna control it, bruh? You send a telescope, something that gonna see something and send back the visual to you. Who controlling it and what working it? What give it fucking current? Move.
Telescope is a 6.5 meter
Wow.
primary meter.
Of course, it's 6.5. That's 3 6s, people. 6'3" is the same 3 6s, the mark of the beast. Them is the one who give you this distraction right here in the pandemic. Why they end the world. Pay attention right here.
which is the successor to the Hubble Space Telescope.
See that? Look at the Hubble. Bam. And I'm done. Remember, I already told you they can't fool me. When they said they go to space, it's darkness. Why the fuck would you use solar panel and fucking file paper? That's tin file right there. What you can't understand, aluminum file you make a ship with, and the only thing you can show the masses is these so-called solar panel.
Tin file.
No, people, that's not solar panel.
Tin
Solar
file.
panel gotta be dark. Do you understand? You gotta have a dark shade to capture the damn light, and there's no light in space.
The Webb will be orders of magnitude more powerful than its older sibling Hubble. But first, it has a long journey ahead of it.
That's CGI, people. If they got a real telescope they're gonna launch, why not show it to you for real? Why CGI?
After it exits
'Cause it's
Earth's
a lie.
atmosphere, it'll fly
Look at
past
this.
the moon.
What is this blowing in space, people? You can't do that in space the way they describe it. That's why I said they keep debunking themselves. You can't blow nothing in space to throb. There's nothing to push on. What keep that shit burning? What is it? What is that fucking blue flame? It's fake with people.
A
Come
million
on.
miles away, park itself at what is called L2,
Look at
one of
that
5
shit.
points that are gravitationally stable
You hear
between the
that?
sun and the Earth.
You hear that? They talk about gravity between the sun and the earth, and no gravity in space. Between the sun and the earth is what? The same fucking space with no oxygen, no gravity, no nothing. What you talking about? Pull. What gonna cause something to spin around this ball? It's bullshit.
There, it springs into action.
And
It
once it
springs
gets on
into
orbit,
action. Listen.
it pretty much has to transform itself. It's
You hear
almost
that?
like a transformer. It's going to robotically.
How can it transform? Who controlling it? What? Okay, so you're gonna transform by timing. Wow, what a dumb shit for the masses, man. Why people so dumb is beyond me.
Itself.
Mhm.
We're going to command it from the ground. We're going
Mhm.
to say, hey, do this.
Bam. He just tell you people you're gonna command it from the ground. Something that's in the infinite space. Remember, there is no cell towers. There is no towers in there. None. You have a tower in space, dumb fucks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I love that he's just like, you guys. Okay, layered life. You say you won the Powerball. You want to give your YouTube friends money. Totally. If it's true or not, it's fine. But this is what I'm going to do. Make it real easy. If you really, really are, if you really mean that, it's really difficult for people to, it's hard to figure out to send people money. So, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this roll. Bam on, and I'm going to do this because I just figured out how to do this with PayPal the other day. I have my own Q code, and it's not going in my arm, trust me. But I'll just keep playing this, and if you're the real deal, it's going to be real easy because all you got to do is hold your phone up to this, to the, let's do that. There you go. So there, that's that right there is creepy as fuck. But if you literally hold your phone up to that, let me this. If you hold your phone up to that, that will go right to my PayPal. It's weird, but it works. It works because I've done it. Yeah, that's our. But I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm gonna keep playing it. Oh, okay, I get it. It's not gonna let me do it for very long. It's all right though. It's okay. That's okay. There it is. You literally just hold your phone up to that, and that will go right to my PayPal. So I'll keep playing this, and you don't even need a link. You just literally like hold up your phone right now to the screen, and that will go to my PayPal. Like literally, that will go to my PayPal. All those weird fucking codes will go to my PayPal. So I'm gonna keep playing this.
Okay, tell me right now, where does internet come from? Where does the internet come from? It comes from space?
I can't
hear you.
So
internet is something that comes from the fucking ground. Meaning you can't have a flying modem. I keep telling people that believe that so-called internet is coming from space. Internet is coming from a satellite. Internet is something that made on the earth. How would it get in space? Okay, so you run these wires to these towers to make a cell towers. That's the same thing that give you all of those fucking connections for everything that you use. You tell me they got some of those in space? Okay, so no, the answer is no. So how you gonna get some kind of signal from Earth to space? All of it gotta use tower, people. Tower traveling on airwaves, radio waves. You got that in space? Okay then, who is wrong here? Come the fuck on.
But it pretty much has to get itself in
Look
this
at this shit.
configuration.
They give you a pink fucking ship. It's a pink wing right here. What is this? Now they're using pink file paper or pink plastic? It's dumb. Wow. There go your solar. There go your solar system right there. That's solar.
So layer life. That's all you need to do is just screenshot it. It works surprisingly well. I actually put this PayPal code I have now on my business cards. It's creepy as fuck, but in a way, it's kind of cool. It's like the Matrix. But literally, if you screenshot this, like right now, if you guys screenshot this, like right now, like screen, you don't have to pay me anything. I'm just saying, see if it works. See if it works. Screenshot. I'll try to keep it steady. There you go. Screenshot that. There you go. Screenshot that. Or hold your phone up to that. That's creepy as fuck. But hold your phone up to that. It'll go to my PayPal. Okay? I'm not saying you got to pay me anything. I'm just saying that it works. Okay? And they're getting us used to that. So anyone wants to know, oh, PayPal her at this link, this link. No. Here you go. This is how easy it is. PayPal me. There you go. Just hold your phone up. And no one cannot do that. So there's no excuse. Just screenshot that. And then your phone will automatically, like you'll hold your phone up to it, especially if it's an iPhone. You hold your phone up to it and it goes right to my PayPal. And that's creepy as fuck, but that's reality. That's what's happening. So that's all I'm saying. All right. So let me finish. Let me finish Mag. Let me finish Mag. And thanks, Layered Life, if you're really serious that you. It's hard for me right now. I've been lied to a lot, so it's hard for me to believe in a lot of stuff. So, but if that's the truth, it would be fabulous, Layered Life, and I'd love to talk to you about that. But I just can't handle another lie in my life. Okay, so here we go.
This is solar right here, people. No, it's not. And remember, solar can work in darkness. So there you go. What is working it? Wow.
Is the unfurling of the telescope's tennis court-sized sun shield to keep the telescope very, very cold.
Keep the telescope cold. They're shielding the sun. Wow. So where is it fucking... Where is it? The thing that gonna capture the sun? Where is that? Wow. Where is the solar panel, people? You're gonna cover that also? Wow, this is dumb right here.
It's a cryogenic telescope.
Where is the sun in space?
Cold. So almost everything you're looking at in there, the gold mirrors, the instruments.
The gold mirrors, I guess when they put it in gold, you will believe that it's actually worth that. It's nothing but a fucking CGI. There's nothing real there. Nothing real there, people. The whole thing is CGI, and they're showing you that they have a piece of the dome crack out. So now they can see to it. Now they can see shit. And they show you right there that the dome is broke. What a dumb shit, people.
It will all run almost at
Look at this
30
shit.
Kelvin. You're talking about minus 400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
The reason it has to stay
minus 400 degrees. Wow.
so cold is because this telescope sees everything in
Look
infrared.
at this shit right there, people. It's seen in infrared to the cold space. But take a look at this shit right here. They say it's a planet, Saturn. The mass is dumb. Lights in the sky, they used to fool you. You have to be dumb for them to do that. You have to. Wow.
Which means any heat could throw off its reading as it looks deep into the origins
What
of
a
the
dumb
universe.
shit. But it still have to work off the heat. Watch this right here. They just want to give you the one eye. Because the one eye God run this earth right here.
Because it's an infrared telescope, that's one of the reasons we have to be cold, is to be able to see that first
bullshit,
light from
people.
those first stars.
It's
because
bullshit.
It's just been stretched. The wavelengths have been expanded into the infrared now. So we would never see
Wow.
something like Hubble anyway.
Wow.
Even if Hubble were larger, it's just not cold enough to see it.
What a dumb
Dr.
shit.
Begonia Vila is a systems engineer that's been working on the Webb telescope
See,
for the
watch what he
working on the
did. You
Webb
see the hand sign? All of them full of shit working for the fucking Freemasonry, fooling the damn masses. You see the hand sign?
telescope for the last 15 years.
Number 6.
What does it mean
Two
that this
fucking idiot.
telescope can see back in time?
Yeah,
If
that-
you look when the universe was
It can see back in time. Remember, time is numbers that they put together. You think you can go back and visit something that happened already? Why you think they make fucking photograph and videos? Why you think that's one of the biggest technology you have using right now? That's the only way you can go back in time, people. Via photograph or so-called videos.
formed, we have that Big Bang.
Hear that? They mentioned the Big Bang, people. This is how I know you're dumb. 100%
Have
in.
a period that was very hot, and then when it cooled down enough, the first objects, the first planets, stars, galaxies started to form, and they emitted light. And that light has...
You hear that, people? Nothing explode and you get planets out of it, including Earth, the moon, the sun, and everything come from the Big Bang. Zero. Nothing explode to give you something. And the people believe it. In these times, every fucking body is dumb.
Traveling for 13.5 billion years.
Yeah, that they know that, people. They know that the human being on Earth don't live to see 150 years old. They don't live to see 200. You understand? And like I say, you don't hear people talking about the 1300s, the 1200s, the 1000s, the 800s. They don't. But you can talk about 13 billion years ago. No, you forget. Remember, people, we in 2022. What happened in the first 1,000 years? What happened? They don't tell you shit. Let me tell you. They tell you about 2,000 years ago when the great flood happened. 2,000 years ago, Jesus walked the earth. They can tell you everything down to the T. But in between that is all missing. I don't, they talk about the last so-called pandemic was 1918, people. It's still 19. Why they don't go back to 17? Why they don't go back to 16, 15, 14, 13? Why not? Why is those disappear, but you can tell us about a fucking Big Bang? Move.
NASA scientists are one step closer to unlocking the secrets of the universe.
You hear that?
The James Webb Space Telescope completed its final deployment.
They're going to unlock the secrets of the universe with the so-called break dome, people, with the piece of dome crack out. That's what they show you.
Sequence just yesterday.
Yeah, and now more than 2 weeks after launching from South America, the Webb telescope's closer to transmitting images back to Earth and allowing researchers to study the first stars and galaxies in our universe.
That, people, the first stars and galaxy that make from the Big Bang is what they're going to study, people. You believe that? And I'm going to ask you again, what kind of service they have up there in space where they can send picture back and forth? Remember, there's a lot of places on Earth you don't have no fucking cell signal. Yes, I said it. I said there's a lot of places on Earth you don't have no damn cell signal. I know a place maybe about, I would say about an hour or hour and a half from here. No cell phone work there. Period. None. It don't matter what service you carry. The phone signal is dead over there. The whole fucking community there. They got no cell towers. That's the reason why they don't have no signal. So you tell me when you're in the fucking big old space bigger than the whole fucking world as you know it. You tell me that you can get signal up there to send back footage? Wow, people. You know much part of the earth don't have no signal? You know much part of Africa don't have a signal? A whole lot of places in the world don't have none of these signals to support a damn cell phone, but you can send picture back and forth to space coming from CNN, fake news, and the masses.
Janet Ivey is with us. She's the president of Explore Mars, Inc. Janet, it's so good to have you here.
Laughing. Look at the face. They know. Look at them people. They know you're the only fucking dummies in the world. You believe in space. The people that report it know it's bullshit. 100%.
Ever, and it is now, fortunately, this morning, as of it's fully deployed, as I understand it. But the next couple of weeks are going to be
they're mocking you. They're laughing. It is a joke, people. They're mocking your dumb ass. All of them laughing, and they pull this out. $10 billion, people. You got fucking the ass.
Because it's still traveling.
It's still traveling. Thank you, Christy.
It's
and Boris,
traveling.
it's great to be here with you.
Wow.
We are celebrating.
Yes,
so
keep
let's just go over
celebrating.
this.
Look at this
50
shit.
major.
Bam! Look at the hand sign. Like I don't tell you. Pay attention to the sign language. That's what they're really about. The 666s on the hand sign show you devil fucking shit on the masses. Why you think NASA exists, people? Don't be dumb.
Deployments are complete. I mean, this thing, everything had to work perfectly, and it has.
Yes,
That's
and
what.
how the fuck it work? How does it work? A flying fucking telescope? A telescope that you put to your eye and look to it. You got one flying with nobody looking to it. It gonna send back objects. Why the fuck did you call it a telescope? Why didn't you call it a giant camera? Why? Because telescopes sound better to the dumb folks, man. Telescopes sound more complicated. Get the fuck out of here. It's supposed to be a telescope, but it's taking pictures. When you ever see a telescope that take picture, people?
Makes this whole thing even more amazing. 178 release mechanisms were properly released. Yesterday, they were down to the last 4 to get that final wing of the mirror. And after that was deployed
the wings of the mirror. Wow.
Successfully, then they spent hours latching it in place.
They're spending hours. So they on Earth, people controlling this box in the middle of nowhere. Where does it get current from, people? That space is fucking dark at all times. There's no sunshine to it. The sun is in space, people. And even when they leave the fucking Earth with daytime, they still go to this darkness. What they're gonna use to charge this fucking shit up? How the solar panel gonna work, people? How? You can't tell me that
20
it's dark.
years, 20 plus years of work
Yes,
realized.
of course.
And so the James Webb is about 600,000 miles towards its target.
Of course, it's 6,000, all coding. But take a look at this right here, people. The fucking, you're going to have a shoot that come out and cover up the whole thing, including the solar panels. Wow.
At L2. And people always ask me, what exactly is Lagrange point 2? It's this beautiful accident of orbital mechanics and gravity between the sun and the earth.
Yeah, that people, gravity between the sun and the earth, which is space. And there's no gravity in space. That's why they float.
If you put anything right there at L2, it's going to stay
float
at this fixed point.
That's bullshit, people. It's bullshit.
Now, in the next 2
fucking
weeks,
dummy,
as it gets to this place about 1 million miles away from Earth.
About 1 million miles away from Earth, and you're going to get there next week.
You're going to see all of the engineers are going to be working really hard to see these 18 honeycombs get.
They call it honeycombs, people. Honeycombs. What did I tell you, people? Honeycombs? Okay.
To be this one mirror, and it will take the next 5 months for them to really get all of those 126 actuators in total to have all of these individual mirrors act as one. So we're going to see back to that beginning of let there be
a mirror, people. A mirror. How can a mirror take pictures and send it back, people? A mirror. They don't tell you about the apparatus and how it fucking work. How did it operate, people? How? How does it operate? The only thing you can show us is a so-called gold mirror and tin file. That's it. And all of a sudden,
tin file.
You can get back footage from it. Wow, where is the technology, people? What is the technology?
Light moment, and it's going to be something.
It's
we don't even know exactly
we don't even know what it's going to be.
But get this, it's 100 times more powerful than the Hubble telescope.
Yeah, but what powerful about a fucking mirror, B? What is powerful about a mirror? Y'all mocking the fucking people here. Why is you sending a mirror to space, a piece of mirror? What, you connect some wires to the mirror? Everybody gone dumb in the pandemic.
It's almost done. It's almost done. I was going to roll 2 seconds of it, and I can't stop because I haven't seen this one yet. So I'm watching it with you. Yes, he's on YouTube, and yes, it was really hard for me to find him because I don't know if you guys remembered when I fell asleep, but I fell asleep during a Mag Bit of Truth. Rubber babies. You better wake your ass up. There's rubber babies. I don't know if that's on there anymore, but so his new channel, he keeps reinventing himself. Like I couldn't even think of another channel. Like I'm, Rachel Reenstra, and then I could try to think of other channels, but his latest channel is called Mag Disturbing Truth Official. So I went to YouTube to try to find him because he's been taken down in every format. This is the last one. Mag Bitters. If you just put Mag in, hopefully it'll show up. But Mag Disturbing Truth Official. Then he was Mag on the Run. His channels you can't listen to this guy. Roaming Robert, you can listen to him and you will listen to him because it's comedy. You better wake your ass up. Roaming Robert, rubber babies.
The only thing you can show us is a so-called
almost
gold
done.
mirror,
Almost done.
and tin file.
Tin
That's it.
file.
And all of a sudden, you can get back footage from it. Wow, where is the technology, people? What is the technology?
Light moment, and it's going to be something.
It's
We
gonna
don't
be
even
something.
know
We
exactly
don't even know what
yet.
it gonna
But
be.
get this, it's 100 times more powerful than the Hubble
Yeah,
telescope.
but what powerful about a fucking mirror, B? What is powerful about a mirror? Y'all mocking the fucking people here. Why is you sending a mirror to space? A piece of mirror. What? You connect some wires to the mirror? Everybody gone dumb in the pandemic.
And so we're going to be able to see those kind of first galaxies and stars that formed. And I think we're going to all have an amazing aha moment. And perchance even maybe it's going to either answer some of our biggest cosmic questions or
Cosmic questions. The world been dumbed down by science. That's what they use to fool the dumb masses. You see that? Oh, science gonna tell you about the fucking shape of the earth, people. What that got to do with science? Science is experiment. How can experiment tell you what the earth look like, people? What the earth shape like? You've been dumbed down. The same fucking science they used to sell you a coronavirus pandemic. Do you see that or what? The world is gone dumb. All of this shit is distraction. While they're laughing at your dumb ass and joking everybody with the shot. I'm gone.
It just ends with "I'm gone. I'm gone." I'm crying. I know it's like literally when I feel depressed, I force myself to look up Mag Bitter's Truth. I'm gone. That's it. I'm gone. When I call my grandpa, who is one of my favorite people in the world, we would be in the middle of a conversation, and God bless him, Grandpa, I love you. I never laughed harder than with my grandparents, by the way. I thought that was normal. I thought everybody played cards with their grandparents and laughed their ass off. So I'd call him, and we'd be in the middle of a conversation, which wasn't that long. And this is what he would do. And I'd be like, so anyway, Grandpa, I'm in the middle of the conversation. He'd go, hang it up now. Hang it up now. And, that was back when this is a phone. That was when you slam the phone down. I couldn't take offense. He would just be like, he was done. I'm gone. Hang it up now. And he would just hang up on me. Middle of a sentence. He was done. My grandpa was like, hang it up now. And then he'd be done. And I was like, I love that. That's probably why I'm not married. Because I'll never find anybody like my grandpa. Hang it up now. It's the best. It's the best ever. Okay, let me end this live stream with dedication to Betty White, because while I was in silence camp, product placement, Betty White died 3 days after she got the, but I'm sure that had nothing to do with it. She was 2 weeks from being 100 years old. She lived an amazing life. She was a big animal activist. She was like the most bright light. When you thought about Betty White, like whoever, like if anybody didn't like Betty White, they were the scum of the earth. Like if you can't like Betty White, what, like, did she, I try in my head to imagine her angry, and I just can't. She was always so beautiful and amazing. And whether she died from the or not, 99, you almost made it to 100. But either way, look, I live in a retirement village. I've seen a lot of people and then okay, can't say the words, but if we were to play charades, I think you'd understand what I'm saying. So let me just give a little shout out to Betty White and to Meatloaf and to Bob Saget. Now, Meatloaf is interesting because when he passed away 2 days ago, I had to do a little research on him, even though I know every single word. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I want you, I want you, I need you, but there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't feel sad, don't feel sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Baby, we can talk all night. I'll do a karaoke night. Anyway, I sang the whole song today via my brain cells. And then I went into the kitchen. There. Right there. No idea why I went into the kitchen. No clue whatsoever. But I know every word to 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad by Meatloaf. Now, Meatloaf, well, we'll just cover this in a second. Meatloaf was what the news likes to say, an anti-vaxxer, or somebody that believes in not experimenting on their body. Whatever. However you want to perspective. Again, I keep doing that. So sorry, but Ruth, I think you're accurate with that. It's because the family's not gonna get political about it, and TMZ likes to say, "Man, Meatloaf died of COVID." No, he fucking didn't. If you tripped on a stone, they'd be like, "Died with COVID." The truth is this: Meatloaf was one of the most outspoken about. Oh, he's outspoken because he didn't get to do it, and that's why. No. He actually many times fell over during the concert because he had a sickness, an illness, and it reached his back. And he had back surgery about a week and a half before he died. So he died with the B or the C. And he also spoke about not wanting to. He didn't believe in that. But that's not why he died. Okay. He's fallen over quite a few times during his performances in concert. Okay. Pre-COVID. So to belittle his life and turn it into he died with, by the way, the C. Yeah. Well, you're going to find out sooner than later, that that's not exactly what happened. It's quite different. In fact, pulled up a video about this. So, no, for me, I feel like Meatloaf had only died now. Like for me, for sure. Dude with the face and the teeth, Louis Anderson, he died like 16 times. But, hi Brenda, who died? I'm sorry, I'm missing this. My aunt, uncle, and old friend died of the, I can't say it out loud or all of a sudden I'm in jail again. Sorry, Mario. I do know how you feel. I've experienced the same thing. So let me just cut to, because I'm trying to be really careful here. I want to cut to a video where it's on my Facebook. Oh God, I did this on purpose. I saved it on my Facebook so you guys could. Okay, here we go. Yeah. I knew. Sometimes I'm smart. I forget how smart I am, and then I have to go. Oh, Rachel, you did that. Hi, Blake, Lee, Mia Alchemy. Yeah, we're sorry for your loss. This sucks. Anyone dying? Well, there was no death. But it sucks to lose anyone. And as we all talked about before, we have to start getting the armor of God and understanding that we have to get used to this, right? It's not about to give you a visual right now while I look up the Meatloaf interview. To give you a visual. It's not about this anymore. Hold on.
I don't know why you guys.
Not that one. Nope, not that one.
The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that you're very The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very...
Well, I can't find it, but there's a pig, and the pig goes into the stream, and the farmer keeps trying to save the pig, but the pig keeps going back. So anyway, thing to his Rachel, I want you. Oh, all right, I'll do it. How does Anomaly get away with it? I don't know. Ruth, I'm telling you, that's a good question. Now, Ruth, I don't think that Anomaly is paid up. Like, that's what people said about me, and let's be honest. I ain't paid and I ain't up. But how much? No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I think he's very careful with bringing facts. I really do. Like, I think he says out loud, I'm not giving you facts. I'm not standing behind any kind of medical information or misinformation. And I will say the same thing. I am literally bringing you information that you, CNN, have posted, that you, TMZ, have posted. I am only regurgitating the information that you guys put out there. So I think he's very careful. And I think he has been demonetized and taken down quite a few times. So, but that's a great question, Ruth. And I think about that all the time. Anomaly researches everything. Yeah, he researches everything so much and he presents facts. And what's weird about him is that he's making like kind of quite a bit of money. Like, he doesn't have to do anything else. Sells these God bless hats, and he when he shares something, it's kind of like I was sharing with you. Like, he holds the computer up to the screen. Like, when I share something with you guys, like, it feels a kind of a little bit more professional, but I'm not like holding up a phone and then pressing play. And I don't know if that helps him not get banned. I feel like it might. I feel like that might be a really good idea to start doing that, you know, because I don't know. I just think that, and even his microphone is not like, it's unplugged and it's kind of echoey, and he is like got a computer here, which I could have, and then he just plays it and then he holds it up to the screen, and maybe that tricks the algorithm where when I cut to something like this, you know,
I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot dog. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a hot dog. I'm a hot.
like maybe that is something that triggers the AI to recognize that, you know, I don't know. But while I look up the Meatloaf thing, let's watch this, because this, if you don't feel good watching this, I can't help you. But when I'm driving, and this is me driving, if we ever play charades, I love this girl. I just love her. She's me. And I want to, I'm going to Vegas for 3 days, and on my way there, because I got a 4-hour drive tomorrow, on my way there, I want to do the other version so I can send it to her, and hopefully, like, I'd be more excited if she responded to me than J-Lo or any famous fuck. This makes me laugh. Here we go. Because this is me in my car most of the time.
Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry. Return of the man. Return of the man. Come on. Return of the man. Oh my God. Return of the man. Here I am. Return of the man. Once again. Return of the man. Up off the world. Return of the man. Watch my phone. Return of the man.
Oh man, that wasn't long enough. It's funny though, right? It wasn't long enough. Wasn't long enough for me to do what I gotta do. So gonna have to. How about this? 50 people now on YouTube. Yay! Look at me jumping the numbers. Yeah, before I get banned again. So if anyone wants to understand how to speak conspiracy, or what it feels like when you're trying to talk to your friends about the fact that maybe this feels a little weird that they're kind of like coercing you with free donuts and the lotto and this and that, and maybe giving you your education and then taking away, and then you won't get your job if you don't get the experiment. And you're trying to explain to somebody, this is what they hear. Right. I'm going to play this because I'm almost done finding the Meatloaf interview that's going to blow your mind. Sorry, got to cut to this. Here comes my boyfriend, Marino.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music's loud and woman warm and been kicked around since I was born. Well, it's alright, it's okay. You can look the other way. We can try, understand. New York Times is that down there. Whether you're a brother or whether you're paid when you're staying alive, staying alive. Through the city breaking and everybody shaking up and staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
Okay. So what's your question with the summertime prediction? I'll tell you at the end. We'll go till about 12:15. Okay. It's been a long time. So I don't feel bad that we've gone 2 hours. You guys know we've gone all night before. My summertime prediction, what's about to happen? I already know it. That was for you, Harley. You know, that's your favorite clip. So, yeah. Lockstep forward. They're doing exactly what they said they were going to do. And if I could show you a tiny, tiny bit of my interview that was taken down in March 2020. I don't think if I show the whole thing, I will get in trouble. But because you asked that, and I feel like I should respond appropriately, the thing I said in March 2020, see if I can do this. Final 164. Okay. It's a clip from what I said. It's,
all the people that are waking up right now, it's incredible. I mean, people that are realizing we're here to live a healthy, wonderful life and not be sprayed. But if anyone speaks out about it, like the doctor I was telling you about in the chemtrail video, he's not
March 2020, by the way.
He's
March
for
2020.
your health and your immunity, and I honestly think that that's what we need to be focusing on. But when someone asks that, like any doctor, like Judy Makovitz and Dr. Buddha, Dr. Shiva, they all somehow get silenced. So it's a quandary. And you, being a newscaster, have you ever experienced that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, very, very recently, I partnered with an organization on a campaign relating to coronavirus, and our videos just keep getting taken down. So unfortunately, if you offer a curative, social media and mainstream media, they don't seem to appreciate that. But speaking of that, let's talk about this pandemic, this global pandemic. What's your take on what's happening right now?
It's not going to be popular, and people might call it a conspiracy theorist, but CIA made that word up back when people were questioning authority when JFK was assassinated. And what I feel is happening is the numbers don't add up. Something just doesn't feel right about everything that they're telling us in mainstream, you know? So I'm not going to say there's not a virus, but I will say that there's an agenda behind the virus that I think is being pushed, which is forced vaccinations, contact tracing. I mean, it's an Orwellian society we're living in now. Is all the people that are waking up right now.
How the fuck would I know that? How the fuck would I? And I can't play anymore because obviously you know why. How the fuck would I know that? Now, the owner of Brand New Tube posted the entire video on there, by the way, and it got 14,000 views. Doesn't matter. It does matter, actually. To me, it matters because if we can let people know what's happening. I kind of wanted to send that to my parents and go, there was 1 million views March 2020 before there was a vaccine, before there was any kind of anything, literally before mandates, before the vaccine, March, before anything shut down. That interview with me, and I'm going, I don't know anything, which I thought wouldn't get me banned because I said I don't know anything. But I feel like it might be, maybe, possibly, but I don't know. But, you know, literally, I don't know anything. I'm just a TV host and a comedian. What do I know? But I feel like something doesn't feel right. And then I predicted every fucking thing. Digital currency, forced vaccinations, mandates. 3 things. Forced vaccination, digital currency, and contact tracing. Before it happened. I'm not a fucking psychic, you guys, but it did actually happen. And this was March 2020. And if you air the whole thing, they'll take it down. Why, YouTube? Why, anyone? I didn't say I was a scientist. I didn't say I was a doctor. In fact, I said I don't know anything, and this is from my intuition. So now we can't speak about our intuition. Now if I say my intuition tells me this, now that will get you taken down. Interesting. Isn't it Facebook? Isn't it Meta? Meta? Okay. All right. So let me go on to Meatloaf. Sorry, I got triggered because someone asked me something. And, you know, I have something that, you know, even my parents won't acknowledge that had 1 million views and was taken down March 2020. And I said exactly what happened. And it came true. All of it came true. Doesn't matter. Not to fucking drive you crazy, but here we go. So this is Meatloaf, and Meatloaf, intense last moments of his life. And this is him talking freely, probably like a week or 2 before he died. So, Meatloaf, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do that. Okay. That's not why I died. Just FYI. Let's hear what he says. Let's hear what he says. Shall we?
Meatloaf has died at the age of 74.
Okay. Hi. Meat here. And everybody seemed to enjoy the videos the other day. And you're going to see, you saw the video before where my pants were too big and the jacket's too big. And that's from losing 77 pounds. And you know how when you're sick, you think you're the only person in the entire world that is suffering from the ailment you have? Well, I know now I'm not, because I went to a new surgeon and he had 50 clients in his office. So, and a lot of them, I mean, I was in pain, but I was going, oh God, I don't know what's wrong with him, but I'm glad I'm not him. So I still am in pain and probably will be back in surgery this week. And they've said, yeah, again, I should be out of pain in about 3.5 months. Well, we'll see. So now let's find out how you are. You okay? I know some of you aren't so well. And so my blessings to you. And I know because I wrote about my back and people write me back and go, yeah, I know what you're going through. I've had this back surgery and that back surgery. And so I know how you feel and you know how I feel. And I had a, what's it called here? Something myelogram, which they stick needles in your spinal canal. Now that sounds gruesome, and that wasn't too horrible. It was the part that followed that was horrible. And that's where they twisted you, they tied you up in a knot like a rope. And that night I hurt so bad, not from the injections, from all the twisting. I got up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and walked around the house just trying to get loosened up. For a good hour. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi, and you might be a while before you hear from me again, because I think I'm going in the hospital for surgery, and I think I'll be in the hospital about 3 weeks, and then I'll see how I hold up to send you another video. All right, Meatloaf saying, good luck, see you later, and keep rocking.
So just so you know, and Ruth, while I was listening to Meatloaf talking about, he knew he was going to die, and that had nothing to do with COVID, guys. Nothing. He had back issues. He had a surgery. It was the whole thing. But this is if you just go to brandnewtube.com and type in Rachel Rienstra, it'll come up. It is. I took down my channel because I wasn't about to go back to Brand New Tube unless I had a weekly show that was going to happen. And so the owner of Brand New Tube, to I guess to show me good faith, put this video up. Brand New Tube, the explosive Rachel Rienstra interview that got 1 million views and was taken down. That was his way of basically letting me know, oh my God, it has 11,615. Someone's like, she's going to die soon. Oh yeah, there's some funny comments on that. But anyway, it is on Brand New Tube if you want to watch the full interview, because obviously, but I was trying to talk about Meatloaf, and he actually was very vocal about not being controlled. And he said when he was traveling, he didn't believe in the masks and all this stuff. So politically, I think they're trying to use him as an example because he was against masks. And he said, if I die, I die. Like that was his famous, I'll show you guys right now. This is like what, they're trying to use it as oh, look what he said. I better be careful how I use that voice, because all of a sudden I'll be taken down again because I'm making fun of it's a voice I use all the time. But anyway, so right here, if I die, I die. Meatloaf spurned COVID rules before death. Okay, so this is. I'm sorry, I loved him. I loved his voice. And you know. All three affected me a lot. The fact that they died recently, like Bob Saget, Betty White, Meatloaf, it was all very.
Squarespace lets you run your brand like a business with e-commerce.
Okay, here we go. I want to play this. Hold on.
something myelogram, which may
Oh, here it is.
cause
Yeah. So he was basically, I guess you just saw it. He was basically saying that he got the surgery, and he also was very. Let me just show you this. Share with you. Hold on. I'm gonna share the fact that oh God, I hate how they politicize it, but this is the Daily Beast, and basically he was saying, well, okay, they're not gonna let me share it. Fuck them. Fuck the Daily Beast. Anyway, he basically was saying, if I die, I die. The mask thing is bullshit. I'm not going to be controlled. Like, he was just very open about it, and I appreciate that. And so they want to try as hard as they possibly can to make him an anti-vaxxer. That's why he died, because he didn't get the vaccine. Okay. Truly sad. It's sad. I use that voice too. Right. Thank you. Thank you. But when I use that voice on the Tick and the Talk, oh my God, it was so scary how they took me down so fast. Let me see if I have it. Oh yeah, I think I have it. I'm going to show you guys this.
If a dirt bag had a
Okay, here we go. Because my TikTok is gone because of this. So yeah, the Daily Mark of the Beast. Fuck them. Doesn't matter. You guys know that Meatloaf was a cool guy. I've been watching interviews with him because when he died, of course, I'm going back and seeing what he said before he died. Yeah, I think it's a natural thing for all of us to do. To see, like, and he absolutely did. And he had a show coming up. Weirdly enough, his TV show was called I Would Do Anything for Love. That's the name of the dating show, when he was going to be a judge. And like, what's so weird is that they all had these plans of, Betty White. She's like, 2 weeks. And she did a whole thing about how in 2 weeks she was going to, and then Bob Saget, he had a whole complete show next year that was already in the works. And Meatloaf, it's not like they were all like, Air Supply. Well, it's not like they're doing anything now. These are people that had shit coming up. Yeah, so it makes me feel a little weird about that. I guess it makes you realize that careful not to make plans, because you make plans, that's the worst thing. Don't make plans, because God laughs at the plans that we make, right? So let me show this. Right. If I die, I die. Meatloaf spurned COVID rules before death. I love how they turn it into that. All right, so let's listen to what Bob Saget said before he died, which is even more interesting to me. Hold on. Okay. So let me play this. Bob Saget, before he died, shared this interview, and I thought this was very interesting for all of us, actually, and for all of us to have, I don't know. Yeah, he did get the ooh, and then he died with his heart covering his hand covering his heart. But you know what? Here's the thing. Nobody has a side effect of dying of a heart attack from these vaccines. So I'm all about vaccines. Get the vaccine. Show me one example of somebody dropping dead of a heart attack after they get the jab. Come on, guys. That's conspiracy. It's not like 14,000 people, not even a tennis player, but even like the ball boy who goes after the ball drops dead on the tennis court. That's a coincidence. That has nothing to do with a jab. Stop it, you conspiracy theorists. Stop it. And just because Bob was totally healthy the night before, did a full stand-up comedy show, had a podcast talking about how, he got the jab in his ass, just because that happened, and they found him with his hand over his heart, dead on his bed, doesn't mean anything. You conspiracy theorists. Oh my God, you conspiracy theorists. But this is the interview I did not hear before. And so this is quite interesting to me, because I heard the one where he's doing his podcast saying, yeah, I got I got, every vaccine you can get, and I got the booster, and I don't know, they gave it to me in my butt. That was weird, but I saw that. You guys saw that. I don't think you saw this one. I'm here to share, share something that you didn't see, because it's been 4 months that I haven't done a live stream. So give me a second to bring this explosive interview 4 days before his death. 4 days before his death. Not his podcast, because I listened to all his podcasts because I was really interested about that. This is 4 days before his death. Okay. So here we go. I'm not saying anything. I'm
back and forth with Ralphie May. And a matter of fact, I was supposed to go see Ralphie May about 4 days before he passed. And I had messages from him going, I'm going to take you out in Nashville, Russ. We're going to go eating barbecue, and had all these wonderful things from Ralphie May. And I lost all of that, which sucks. A bunch of other people too that you're one of the people that would get hold of me on Twitter, Michael Sweet from Striper, like all these other people that I really love. And I lost all that, man. It sucks.
That sucks because I loved Ralphie. I just was in a documentary for him. It's really it's tragic when funny people are going, and it's life, but he went way before his time. I wish we could have just kept him on a treadmill for a couple of years,
And he was generous. He was he would come in and he would donate. You helped us for our telethon. By the way, we raised over $26,000 that day.
But that's fantastic. I promoted it the next day. I didn't know if it was still okay to do that.
No, it was. It was great. They were still taking calls the next day, so they still were taking money. But
I just want to quick say this. Have everyone pay attention to this moment, because this is before Betty White died. And this is what I feel like happens in the Matrix that we're living in, this weird video game that we've all created together. And the weird thing is also that I'm a comedian, so I'm a little bit more affected by Betty White or Bob Saget. I've met both of them, so them passing away is a big deal to me. And listen to this interview. This is not the interview that you have seen before. This is just, some comedians doing like a Zoom chat, right? But, I don't know, 47,000 views now. Listen in the next 20 seconds before, look at the date, January 10. Before he died, before Betty White died, he gets compared to Betty White. This is what freaks me out about this reality. All right, listen to this. Now, listen closely, because the dude it's not that he's interviewing Bob. It's just, of all the people in the world to compare Bob Saget, I would never in my life compare Bob Saget to Betty White, who died 20 days later. Just listen. It's important. It is kind of important.
I was thinking about you yesterday with the passing.
Were you in the restroom?
I was not. I know, actually, I think I was. I might have been.
It was a big dump.
And I was thinking about how
I was thinking something else.
And this is meant as a total compliment that you are sort of the male Betty White. And when I say that, I mean
hotter. Let's be honest.
Started a sitcom and
not as old. Let's say that.
Yeah,
not that old.
But one.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm gonna play it again. I'm going to play it again because I don't think you guys are getting it. I don't think you're getting it. Bob Saget couldn't be further from Betty White. Bob Saget has not dedicated anything to, he was a funny guy. He never dedicated anything to animals. He was nothing like Betty White whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. Ever like Betty White. There couldn't be a comedian further like Betty White, further apart from and different than, still good, both of them in their own right. There couldn't be a comedian further than this dude is comparing Bob Saget, who died 10 days later, and then Betty White, who died 10 days after that. He's comparing Bob Saget right now. I'm going to play it again because you don't even realize the gold nugget that this is. Okay. Thank you, Linman. Thank you, Linman. Listen to me. Bob Saget is not like Betty White in any way, shape, or form at all. At all. At all. He never dedicated his life to animals. Betty White's all about animals. There's nothing in common other than they both had sitcoms, which is a million comedians have had sitcoms. Okay. So listen to this again. Understand that he died 10 days after this. And then Betty White died 10 days later. And he's being compared to Betty White. There's no similarities at all to Bob Saget and Betty White. They've never even met each other. I get it. Yeah, right. Pretty quickly. I'm not saying Bob Saget sucks, guys. I'm saying listen to the fact that they're telling you before it happens. How? This is some crazy shit right here. It's some crazy shit. Some crazy shit. I'm going to back it up. I'm going to back it up so you hear it.
Total compliment. You are sort of the male Betty White. And when I say that, no, actually, I think I was.
The next day, I didn't know if it was still okay to do that.
No, it was. It was great. They were still taking calls the next day, so they still were taking money. But you know, I was thinking about you yesterday with the passing.
Were you in the restroom?
I was not.
Now you can say Bob Saget, low frequency, blah, blah, blah. Betty White, highest fucking frequency you can get. We would be lucky to even reach Betty White in 18 lifetimes. Betty fucking White was the highest frequency you can be on this planet. And I'm not kidding. I've met her. She was a high fucking frequency. So the fact that they're comparing Bob Saget to Betty White, their name started with a B. That's the only thing I can think of. But I don't want to diss anybody that's passed away. That's not right or fair, or I don't know, because I haven't sat down with Bob Saget. I do know his sister was ill with scleroderma. It's a horrible, horrible disease. He spent his life taking care of his sister, who is dying from a skin disease where it just, your skin keeps getting tighter and tighter and suffocates you and takes down all your organs. So let us not judge anybody. Please, let us not judge anyone. But having said that, Betty fucking White is an entity in a vibration we would be lucky to touch in 18 lifetimes. And the thing is there's no similarities between the two. I'm a comedian, and I've met Betty White. I haven't met Bob. I've heard his comedy, but the point is, this was 4 days before he died. Like, let's go play it again. That's all I gotta say. Let's go play it again because it's just. Here you go.
I promoted it the next day. I didn't know if it was still okay to do that.
No, it was. It was great. They were still taking calls the next day, so they still were taking money. But you know, I was thinking about you yesterday with the passing.
Were you in the restroom?
I was not. I know. Actually, I think I was. I might have been.
It was a big, big dump.
And I was thinking about how.
I was thinking something else.
And this is meant as a total compliment that you are sort of the male Betty White. And when I say that, I mean
but hotter. Let's be honest.
You know, started a sitcom and
not as old. Let's say that.
Yeah,
not that old.
But one day he might be. I mean, when Bob Saget's 99, it'll be the same feel, you know.
I'm not stopping. I'm never. I had people go, "Are you going to retire?" I go, I haven't even done what I came here to do. I was talking to Bill Burr about it, and we were smoking a cigar, and I said, you know, I haven't even, as far as directing, as far as doing a really good stand-up special that I'm really, really, really proud of, and that's what I'm working toward now, and that's why I'm on tour. That's why I'm coming to you guys on Friday at the Hard Rock, and I'm talking to Bill. I said, I haven't even done what I came here to do, and he said, well, you better effing hurry up, you know. I said, hey, 65 is not old. I got a 99-year-old friend. Norman Lear's 99. He's got 3 shows on the air, but he's Norman Lear.
He's Norman Lear, yeah. Hey, did you
Betty
ever work?
White, Betty White was, damn, she was so great.
Did you ever work with her or meet her? Because we all.
I actually, when she passed, I put a story on Instagram, and it was a true story. We were on an ABC junket, private jet with all the ABC stars on it. Back in the day, they used to rent out a 767 or whatever plane existed that was new at the moment. And we were drinking Bloody Marys because Betty even said in interviews, when you look at the retrospective that they've been running, oh, what are your hobbies? I like vodka.
Yeah.
You know, and so we were drinking Bloody Marys. And then I just looked at her and I said, come on, Betty, you and me, let's go to the bathroom, Mile High Club. Let's do this. And she says, okay, you go first and wait for me. And I went in there, and the joke that I wrote on Instagram is I waited 2 hours. But she was there so quick. You know, she did a lot of stuff with Bob Hope also. So she had this quick wit of always, she was, what I love are certain comedians that are able to be exactly off camera like they are on camera, or on stage. And she just had it. She could wake up in the morning, shine a light on her. I mean, look at me. It's, you know, it's 5 in the morning in LA. I don't care. I feel like I could be in the studio with you right now. And she was, man, what a great, great person. She always loved Alan Ludden, her husband. And that's, I read that was the last thing she said was his name. She said Alan, because she loved him. 40 years he'd been gone, something like that.
I saw an interview with her, and they asked her if she was afraid to die or whatever, and she said, "No, I'm actually looking forward to seeing my husband." Like that you know, that's what she, you know, that's what she looked forward to. So, What do you think it is about her that people love so much? She's one of those. Her and Dolly Parton, and I put you in that category.
That's really sweet. I wish I had Dolly's body because I wouldn't leave the house. But
I could Photoshop you.
I don't know. Can I give you?
Taz, you got to be careful. People said that about me. So you got to be careful. You really have to be careful unless you've met them in person. I didn't meet Bob Saget in person, but I did meet Betty White. I was actually volunteering for an animal foundation, and she was ready to fund it. And she was so happy. She's like, what do you need, honey? I will help you fund any animal thing. And I don't fucking care how human beings should be wiped off the earth. I'm sorry, but we should. But if you're nice to animals, I would actually appreciate you more if you gave to animals rather than people. That's how I feel. I really do. Because animals are way more evolved. They're more intuitive. And so if somebody helps animals, and I've seen them help animals, and I know they've given most of their life and whatnot, then I will support them. And I've given up on people. Like, I love them in a way, but I'm way more about animals because they're the ones that are going to last and they're going to help us, like, ultimately. But Taz, people said that about me, that I was a Hollywood type. I walked the red carpet. We worked for ABC, HGTV, Discovery, Animal Planet, all these TV shows I've done. But if you didn't know me and we didn't speak, then you could be saying the same shit about me. That's the dangerous thing about judging somebody. And all I know is that her money did go to the foundation. And I saw it go to the foundation. It wasn't just I give to animals. She really fucking lived. She walked her talk. She's one of the true blue comedians that did what she said. Because I met them. Like, if I meet somebody and I feel their energy, then I can't talk about them. I have to say that's who she is, and that's what I felt. So, no, not Farrah Fawcett. Although, so she actually had, so I'm going to just, my last dedication, because we did the Meatloaf. By the way, does anyone know why his name was called Meatloaf? Does anybody know why? I can tell you. I'm going to give you guys a second for the challenge of, does anybody know why Meatloaf was literally called Meatloaf? Does anybody know why Meatloaf was called Meatloaf? Because that wasn't his name. I'm going to give you guys a second. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Good morning. Sunday morning.
So Meatloaf was called Meatloaf. It's weird answer, but I watched enough interviews with him today to find out Meatloaf was called Meatloaf because when he was born, he had like this red face. And apparently, and most babies have like this red face, but his dad called him Meat because he looked like a big piece of steak, I guess. His face was red, never really changed. And then other people started calling him Meatloaf. So anyway, he says he was called Meatloaf because he was a big fat red baby and they just went with it. So that's what he said. Could be true, might not be. I don't know. But that's what Meatloaf said. Oh God, it's sad. It's just weird because like if Meatloaf, like his career ended and he had no future plans, I'd be like, well, that's sad, you know, but he lived a great life. But like his future plans were he talked about in 3 months. He had this coming up, and I would have watched the show. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Maybe that's why he died, because he probably would have been vocal about the fact that he wouldn't do the jibby jab and the whoopee cushion and that. I don't know. So now I'm getting conspiratorial, but you know, I have no proof of anything. But let's so say goodbye to Betty White. And Betty White, the thing I loved about her, she had a thing called the Betty White Challenge on Facebook, and they raised $12.7 million for animal shelters, which I love animals, and animal shelters is, yeah, it's just I mean, I want to look into like just so you raise money for animal shelters. Does that mean that the animals go to homes or whatever? But anyway, truth is, the woman loved animals. She wanted to do everything she could to help them. Oh, that's just, this is also true. More experts arrived to discuss the new Timbuktu variant. These are the experts. I got a photo of them. So just so you guys know. You not see it? You not see it? Oh no, it froze on the Betty White challenge. So, yeah. Well, God bless her. 3 weeks before, you know, I imagine like when she gets to heaven, she's got to be like, ah, shit. I couldn't have done it. I just had to be alive for 3 more weeks. Just 3 more weeks. That's all she needed to do. 3 more weeks. She couldn't. The bummer. Like if I die, I'm like 10 days away from 100. I'd probably be like, fuck, what? Couldn't I have, you know, I did enough. Couldn't I just made it to the 100? And God would be like, Betty, I gave you enough information about the to not do the like, you're that old. Stop it with the things. Like, stop it with the medication. You're 99. Stop it with the things that you're putting in your body that are an experiment. Like, just stop it. Stop it. Come. But anyway, she lived a beautiful life. I'm grateful that I all right. So now the last thing I want to end this with is I did get removed from TikTok because I was because I couldn't go live with you guys to see how I'm turning this into blaming you. I couldn't go live with you guys. I did go live on the TikTok, and I might have used a voice that might have made people think that I was making fun of handicapped people, which wasn't the case, obviously. But a really easy way because I was up to like 15,000 people watching my TikToks. So it's a really easy way for people to take you down. Is be careful what you say, or if you're like, trust the science, trust the science. You better trust the science. Like, it doesn't matter what voice I use. When I went, trust the science, there was like, boom, some douche in his basement with a hoodie is like, ooh, you can't make this up. And then he points up like one of those videos on TikTok, and he points up at me, and I'm like, hey guys, this video came out, Dr. Malone, you should watch it, Joe Rogan. And I mean, this is the guy that was one of the innovators of mRNA. And I'm saying, like, I'm dropping truth bombs left and right and left and right. And then I was like, so don't tell me to trust the science, because I'm so tired of people saying, trust the science. And because I said it that way, Truth to science. They're like, oh my God, she's making fun of the mentally handicapped. And it was like this huge thing that went viral, like the new variant on TikTok. With me doing this with my hat, with my bedazzled hat, which the douches, made fun of. They're like, oh, well, who are you? Okay, hot mom with the bedazzled cowboy hat. Like, it couldn't have been more of a. I'm trying to find it right now so you guys can at least see a little bit of it. I thought it'd be easy to share with you because I just didn't realize I was removed from the Tick and the Talk. So I'm going to share it with you. But the point is, it was so amazing how you could watch the hate, like the group hates. The group hate is fucking on point. And they didn't listen to anything I was saying. Oh, I found it. I think I found it. They didn't listen to anything I was saying because they were all about the group hate of this chick from ABC who, according to them, was making fun of the handicapped because of the way I said truth to science, that's the voice I use for every ex-boyfriend. I've done voices for LucasArts and Splinter Cell, but because I said it that way, he just focused on that, and all of a sudden, I am a woman that hates handicapped people. I want to share it with you because I think it's the most fascinating example of how one can use a clip of somebody who's dropping the truth, which the truth is oh, here we go. The truth is the Dr. Malone thing, right? And the moment I'm talking about Dr. Malone, because it's got like 50 million views now. And now there's 250 doctors who are like, we're against that Dr. Malone guy because he's never, but really? How about the 400,000 scientists and doctors that actually agree with what he said? Forget that. Because it's CNN. 250, which they had to pay off, I'm sure. So I just want to show you this because I had to save it because I kind of, in a weird way, enjoyed being trolled because people were like, it got like 10,000 views. And I do blame you because I meant to go live with you guys and you guys wouldn't have trolled me if I was like, trust the science, trust the science, trust the science, trust the science, trust the science. Like, that's a voice. That's like a Grover voice, an Elmo voice. It's a Muppet voice. But they didn't listen to what I said. They just kept focusing on the fact that I was like, trust the science. Now all of a sudden, I hate and by the way, if you look at my history, I volunteered for a handicapped camp, like for 4 years, from the ages of 16 to 20. Every summer, I was a camp counselor for the mentally, emotionally handicapped. A place called Camp Sunshine in Michigan. Anyway, so it was embarrassing that they tried to make it look like that because if you actually did the research and looked me up, I was a camp counselor and volunteered my time for the mentally handicapped. So it's like kind of backfired on them. But yeah, you gotta see it. You gotta see it. You have to see it. And by the way, I don't look that different than this. And I'm going, trust the science. So you can imagine what I look like. But I purposely wanted you guys to see the comments. Because the comments is like an example of group hate. It's an example of, oh my God, I was up to 20,000 people watching me on TikTok. So I guarantee this little douche with the hoodie, okay, got paid something to all of a sudden talk about me. Why does he even know I exist? But this douche with a hoodie in the basement of his mom's house all of a sudden got all these views and they are at ABC because they are stupid enough to think I still work for ABC. So they're like, hey, at ABC, is this who you want to represent your company at ABC? At ABC. I'm like, when did ABC ever, by the way, if I was still working for them, when would they ever fire someone because some douche with a hoodie in his mama's basement did a TikTok video making me seem like a woman that hates handicap. It's just okay. You can't make it up. So let's just it's just I have to show this because I use that voice. Truth of science. Yeah, I do think you're a fucking retard. And by the way, retard does not mean mentally, physically handicapped. The retard means someone that is slow in their thinking. To retard something means you are slowing the process down. Me being a volunteer for a mentally handicapped summer camp, we never use the word retard because retard means you're retarding the process. Like it doesn't even have anything to do with them. By the way, forget mental health. I'm not talking about mental health. I'm talking about the fact that I was bringing out the truth about the Joe Rogan interview with Dr. Malone. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't know you. That interview got so much press that they needed to diss anybody that was talking about that interview. #me. I'm not talking about mental health right now. I'm talking about people that out the truth. They're trying to destroy the image of that person, meaning me and Dr. Malone and every other doctor that's talked about the truth, by having a douche with a hoodie who has a lot of followers on TikTok use that little clip of me saying truth of science, and all of a sudden you've got 1 million people going, hey, ABC, are you going to have this woman represent you? Is that what you want? Okay. So I have to show it. I have to share it because it's, to me, one of the best moments that I couldn't share with you because I was in, the silencing jail. So good. Which I do appreciate the mockery. Oh, one of my friends said, as long as they're talking about you, Rachel, who cares? Because actually that brought more attention to what I was saying about the truth. So I was happy with it. But now they took down the whole channel. Doesn't matter. I come back like the new variant. You have no idea. No idea. I will come back. Okay, let me try to share it. Okay, here we go. Share the video file. So, oh God, this is so. I'm just showing you. There's almost 14,000 comments on me talking about the Dr. Malone video. So good, so good. Oh God, I hope I can show you guys. Okay, our replay. It's 69. Hold on, our replay 64269. Our replay. Okay, here we go. All right.
Dirtbag had a personality.
That's me.
4-time Emmy-nominated television host on ABC.
I was going to make a joke about her bedazzled cowboy hat, but the joke speaks for itself. It really is just a joke on top of a joke. You can't make this shit up. Roll clip.
She's going Rogan. Have you watched Rogan? Have you listened to his interview with the man that invented the mRNA that you're sticking in your arm? How am I acting like a little kid? I'm acting like a little kid when I mimic someone that goes, trust the science! Trust the science! Trust the science! Trusting science means questioning the narrative.
If a dirtbag had a personality. 4-time Emmy-nominated television host on ABC.
Look at some of these comments. I've never heard of this broad. Yeah, I think she's not even real. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is why we had, because we can't become this, guys. We cannot become this. I don't even think she's real. Her name is Rachel Rienstra. She's gone now. At ABC News. This is embarrassing. At ABC News. Because ABC News is listening to the douche in the basement and all these trolls. So just look at some of this. Like, yeah.
She's going Rogan. Have you watched Rogan? Have you listened to his interview with the man that invented the mRNA that you're sticking?
Like it is. Oh, sorry. It is so beautiful and amazing. And some of these are, hey Disney, hey ABC News, we're waiting to hear what you have to say. Yeah, ABC, hashtag at ABC News. Wow. Oh my God. At ABC News, you better do something about this at ABC News. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I know you don't have time for the idiocracy, but it's like I'm watching the play that I'm purposely in. I'm sorry. I was trying to wake up the kids.
The
Wake up.
dirtbag had a personality. 4-time Emmy-nominated
Yeah, thanks
television
for the
host
shout
on
out.
ABC.
What?
I was going to make a
What?
joke
What?
about her bedazzled cowboy hat,
What?
but the joke
What?
speaks for itself.
Come
It
on.
really is just a
Come on
joke
now.
on top of a joke.
Come on. Come on now. Come on now.
You can't make this shit up. Roll clip.
She's going Rogan. Have you watched Rogan? Have you listened to his interview with the man that invented?
I'm sorry, but ABC, hey, yes, come on, ABC, what's going on? Why aren't you responding to trolls? This is so weird. Disney, ABC Network, we're all waiting. All of us are waiting for you to get rid of that bedazzled hat chick who's speaking the truth. Hashtag at ABC News. Why aren't you responding, ABC News? Oh my God, like I love it.
The mRNA that you're sticking in your arm? How am I acting like a little kid? I'm acting like a little kid when I mimic someone that goes, "Trust the science! Trust the science!"
That's my favorite. Not to mention Robert Malone, the guy she's talking about, didn't actually invent the mRNA vaccine. He's been discredited for claiming so. Really? He's a fucking innovator. Maybe he didn't invent the mRNA. All the peer-reviewed articles, including the Harvard, even Fauci says, yep, he did. Totally. He was only one of the innovators of that's me. Her account is banned, and it wasn't banned. That's what killed him. Oh my God. This is what they do. This is what I'm saying. I'm giving you guys an example of what they do to people that speak out with the bedazzled hat, which I really like. Look what they say. This is the best part. Look what they say. I think she was a local anchor in Philly. I think she was a local anchor in Philly a while back. At ABC News, wonderful representation for your network. Oh my God. But this is fabulous.
Trusting science means questioning the narrative.
So I say trusting science means questioning the narrative, which is he couldn't have been better clip for me that I believe should be shared. Questioning the science, right? Unreal. Totally unreal. Oh no, her profile is broken. Like these
If a dirtbag had a personality. 4-time Emmy-nominated television host.
Anyway, I mean, you know, it's like ABC gives a shit. It's like I wanted to do. I just didn't have time because I have a business to run. But I so wanted to do a video going, like literally pretending I was the head of ABC, going, yes. And what is our next meet? What's our next meeting? What's our next meeting? Yeah, Daniel, we have a whole thing with a douche with a hoodie who lives in the basement of his mom's place. Who there's a lot of people who are at ABC about Rachel Reenstra, the girl that had a show last year. So I don't know if we want to talk about it, but never. has at ABC. Where are you right now with this person making fun of the handicapped? Wow. What they did is they just brought a lot of attention to the fact that Dr. Malone is a rock star and more attention to what I was talking about. So it kind of hit them in the ass, and I love it. And it's okay. Because the problem is people don't understand I don't give two fucks about what you say about me. I really don't. So all the little narrative of, oh, and here's the most fascinating part. I'm going to end the stream with this because now it's been 3 hours and I'm made up for my time gone. But this is the most fascinating part. Okay. I had no idea this TikTok went viral. No idea. I just do a TikTok, go to bed, don't even look at it. I even sometimes forget TikTok is even a thing. But it was fun to go live and have, the kids wake up a little bit. If I can plant a seed, you know what I mean? So get this. So I go to my Facebook the next day and I see a private message. Now I have a lot of like private messages on Facebook. So I'm like, all right, I'll check them out and see, who's the latest message from, because you can't private message me unless I approve of who you are as a, I don't know, private messenger. And all of a sudden I look at this message and I'm like, wait a minute. I never approved of this person, who's not a person, by the way. And this is the message that was sent to me. So this is, okay. So her name is Amy Whitsett. And I have to share this with you because you need to know this. All of us need to know this. If you ever do decide to speak out and grow a ball or two balls, whatever. This is how they work you, right? They just don't understand that I give no fucks about what you think of me. So they're working the wrong person. So, move along 6 feet down that way. I give no fucks what anyone says about me. And that took a long time to get to. Exactly. So Taz, check this out. A lot of them are paid for, blah, 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 blah. I know. I've had people in my car. I've people work for Facebook, YouTube. I know I have more information that I'm not allowed to tell you. That's why it's even better. So check this out. I know. Jesus is King of Kings. And by the way, that account has been removed. But I'm starting another called the real Rachel Reenstra on TikTok. I'm coming back hard and fast, and it's going to be even more fun when I have a moment. But check this out. Amy Whitsett. You're not allowed to private message me unless I approve of you. I've never approved of this bitch. This emoji bitch, by the way, who's not even real. So I have to show you. I have to show you this so that if it ever happens to you, you are educated. Okay, here we go. I'm going to make sure you can see this. Okay, you can see this, right? The Amy Whitsett right over here. Amy Whitsett. Amy Whitsett. You're not friends on Facebook. Well, if I'm not friends on Facebook, how the hell is she private messaging me? Okay, here we go. Amy Whitsett, you're not friends. Can we just for a second, for one moment, take time for a second to look at her profile picture. Her profile picture. The emoji's profile picture is Amy Whitsett. Is an emoji with a stay-at-home hashtag. And anybody on Facebook, their profile picture, is there anyone's profile picture ever been an emoji? I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, okay? Yeah, the profile pic. And then it says, Taz, just look at this. Look at it. I can't make it bigger. That's what he said. I'm just kidding, kind of. Hashtag stay at home. Emoji mask. Amy Whitsett. Now, look at the date, January 7th. I'm busy doing my shit. I'm checking because I got a couple private, Taz, you're on one of them. I got a couple private groups on the Facebook messages. So I check it every now and then. And I see Amy Whitsett You're not friends, but yet she's allowed to private message you. And this is what she said, January 7. Is this you? Okay, well, I don't even know what that means. Is this you? I just wanted to make sure someone hasn't taken what you say out of context, because this is not a good look. Because this is not a good look. Private message from an emoji, who doesn't exist, by the way, wants to make sure I know what's going on. So now, would you click? Be honest, everyone in the chat room. Would you click on that? Is this you? I want to make sure someone hasn't taken what you said out of context, because this isn't a good look. Now, even if I don't give a fuck about what people think, you know I'm going to be clicking on that link. I still have to click on the link. Okay? So click on the link, and that is how they get you. Because then I watched the link, and it's what I just showed you. It's some douche with a hoodie and all these people talking shit about me. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm shamed. I'm so shamed. I'll never speak out again. I feel so shamed. Hashtag, I can't wait to create a new profile to speak out again. Okay. Oh, it is a hacker. So look at what I said. Look what I said. So that's it. But no, but that's an actual link that if you click on it, oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, it still works. He's still, how is he not taken down? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Here's the douche with the hoodie. This is what you didn't see. I click on it. It's the guy that got the clickbait again. Got the clickbait again. So come. So check this out. So I click on it. I'm like, well, this is weird. And also I know it's fake. But I'm taking the bait because I'm exhausted and I need some entertainment. Honestly, that's what I felt. So this is what I see. Douche with a hoodie. Here we go. That's what it's what shows up. Oh my God. How many views has it gotten now? I don't even know. It made him famous. But let's hear it. Let's hear it. That's it.
You can't make this shit up. Roll clip.
She's going Rogan. Have you watched Rogan? Have you listened to his interview with the man that invented the mRNA that you're sticking in your arm? How am I acting like a little kid? I'm acting like a little kid when I mimic someone that goes, trust the science! Trust the science! Trust the science! Trusting science means questioning the narrative.
If a dirtbag had a personality, 4-time Emmy-nominated television host on ABC.
I was going to make a joke about her bedazzled cowboy hat, but the joke speaks for itself. It really is just a joke on top of a joke. You can't make this shit up. Roll clip.
She's going Rogan. Have you watched?
Hey man, am I driving? Hey man, am I driving? Take your place on.
18,000 views. To the dance! I'll still say it that way. Doesn't matter. Bad time. And the thing is like, that's all you had on me? Like, I know I did way worse. Like, I know. Like, no one even had me falling asleep while I was doing a live stream. Like, that's like, if you're going to troll me, that was the best footage ever. Like, in the middle of the mag bitters, I'm like, then I hit my head, and then my dog's like on top of me. Like, that would have been to troll. But me saying trust the science and that clip I said with Dr. Malone, I'm watching it going, oh, this is going to be bad. I wonder what I said. I'm like, oh, that's good. It's actually really good. And oh my God, all the comments. No, it's great. I'm telling you, but so I'm going to end it with this because I think you guys are going to find this fascinating because I did. Doesn't mean everyone will, but so when the douchey like emoji, the emoji wants to trigger me with information that she thinks I should know. So if you guys ever say anything or do anything and you get an emoji with a mask on that says stay at home, you'll know that's not for real, right? So I bitch slapped that emoji, and I messaged that emoji and I said, "You're not real. I know you're not real. And guess what? The game is on, motherfucker, because I know you metaverse that you're not actually real." So I reported the emoji to Meta and said, "This is a fake account." And they came back and said it was a real account because that's the world we're living in. Okay. So I say, by the way, we both know you're a bot, but I'll use it to my advantage because the things I said about Dr. Malone have now gotten 18.4 thousand views thanks to you. I'll never stop telling the truth. You can label me however you want. And I love the fact that you are a bot. And I'm only responding to you because I want the powers that be to know that the game is up, motherfucker. That's how I responded to the emoji. Okay. So I'm not going to show you that because I might show you another message. And it's like, anyway, trust me, I said that. And then they messaged me back that the count has been verified. Really? Verified? Amy Whitsitt is verified? Amy Whitsitt is verified. Let's look at Amy Whitsitt, the fucking emoji with the mask that says stay at home. Well, let's just look at her profile page, shall we? Shall we? I think we shall, because it's fun. Let's check it out. Let's look at Amy Whitsitt's. Where I just came up with that name. But, Amy Whitsitt. Oh, check this out. Amy Whitsitt. Look at her profile. Look at her background picture. Background picture. Just a code, basically a code. Okay. So now let's just see. Amy Whitsitt. Oh, thank God, I pronounced it right. December 8th. That's her. This is the only photo she has. Is a cat on November 8th, 2020. Let's just see all the photos. Nope, still just her and a cat. No check-ins, no TV shows, no movies. She likes 102.1 radio and has a cat with. That's it. That's her entire. That's it. That's how you know she's real, because she has a cat. No, it's not people, Steppenwolf. That's not a person. That's a bot. I want you guys to understand when you get a message from a bot, go to their profile. See if there's one picture of a person. See if there's one comment about anything. And I report her as not a human being. And I get that, no, she's verified. Stay home. It could save lives. Emoji. Photo. Let's see her friend. Like Amy Whitsitt friends. No friends. Just a cat with a black thing on her nose. About nothing. No workplaces to show. No schools. No nothing. But she's verified. She's verified. What a surprise. So just so you guys know, we know the fucking deal. But I go down the rabbit hole of, why did this happen? Why did me using a voice, all of a sudden people are like, she used the word retard and retard, and she shouldn't say retard and blah, blah, blah. That's retarded, by the way. So it made me look up, well, is there an example of some time and place in our reality where there was the word retard used that got attention? Okay. Well, it brought me to this. So welcome to the rabbit hole, people. Welcome to the rabbit hole. Here we go. Buckle up and buckle in. Because when I looked up the word retard, because I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't use that word anymore. But Anomaly used it, and he showed us that the definition of retard is to slow down and blah, blah. So I look up and I go, well, was there actually ever anything popular that someone else said? I found a lot of South Park episodes. I found a lot of TV shows that use the word. I didn't want to use that. I just wanted to see. And so this is what I found. And this is bringing it home. Yeah, it's a 3-hour live stream, but this is the video that's going to blow your mind. And I will warn you a little bit. I have to warn you before you watch this that there is some things that might be a little disturbing in this, but I just Googled when I went on YouTube and I just said retard, and this is what came up, and it has, let me see, 2 million views. I'm sorry, 2,008,447,892 views. 2012, what a surprise. So I'm going to play a little bit of it so I don't get a copy wrong strike, but the video itself is called The Full Retard. Name of the video, I'm just sharing it. Here we go. Okay. I can't show the whole thing, but I will show you a little bit of it that I think is predictive programming on a level that I don't think Amy Whitsett is even aware of. Here we go.
Pump this, so you should pump this shit like they do in the future. So you should pump this shit like they do in the future. So you should pump this shit.
So you, just break it down. I'm gonna bring it like totally white. So you should pump this shit like they do in the future. That's the song. So you should pump this shit like they do in the future. I'm just telling you the lyrics. I'm not making this shit up. That's the lyrics. So you should pump this shit like they do in the future. Okay? Now, we see some drugs, some alcohol, some money, a stuffed animal driving a car. The name of the video is The Full Retard. There's 2,000 comments. Oh my gosh, they make some of the sickest beats ever. 2020 and still pumping this almost daily. The guy is beyond underrated. People love him. Love this song. Love him. I don't think I can keep playing the song, but I'll just show you the video a little bit, and I'm gonna get to the place of what I'm really. So you should pump this shit like they do in the future. What happened with Amy Whitsett and brought me to the TikTok, and what I said brought me here. Okay, here we go. This is how you go down the rabbit hole. That's all I'm saying. Here we go.
Like they do in the future, so you should pump this shit, pump this shit, pump this shit. So you should pump this shit like they do in the future, so you should pump this shit.
So we don't really need to hear that. It's the same song. You should pump this shit like they do in the future. There's the stuffed animal. Oh God, there's a stuffed animal. There's the car. It's this dude. Some, Yep. Same. They're saying the same thing. But now hold on. Now, let me just go to the point where I was freaking out a little bit. All right. Here we go. So you should pump this shit like that. I'm not, if I don't play the song, you're not missing much. Okay. So let's just go to here. There we go. A stuffed animal. Cool. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, everything's great. Yeah, you should pump this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Now, wait. Like to do it. Okay. Here we go. Cool. Doing drugs. Yeah, it's all great. Money and drugs. Yeah. This. Yeah, okay. So, couldn't be more satanic. If it tried. Cool. A little stuffed animals having a blast. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. All right. So let's go to this. Oh, that's cool. This is all. Oh, look. There you go. Yeah, thank you. No, guys, this is in 2012. It had how many views? Still 2 million views. People are yelling at me because I say choose the science, and they got a video called The Full Retard with this stuffed animal with a syringe, by the way. Yeah, with a syringe. And it is.
Where harmony and love reign. No longer do we live in a society bent on its own destruction. Children of every race, creed, and religion frolic.
Okay. So the next shot, I'm gonna delete it because I don't want you to see it. But the next shot is him shooting the girl, and I have to, I have to get rid of it because I don't want to give energy to that. But him shooting the girl in the head, there's blood everywhere, and then the little stuffed animal has the needle and is going back and forth with the needle, back and forth with the needle, back and forth with the needle, and the kid's blood is everywhere. So that is, come, yeah, no, it's on a level that's not even, it's so much more than even satanic. Okay, yeah, it's 2 million views. There's a woman's tit in that video. They're saying pump this shit like it's the future. There's drugs, there's alcohol, there's a little kid being blown apart with a gun, and that is still on YouTube. You can look it up. It's called The Full Retard. It's on YouTube. But I get taken off TikTok because I say, truth to science. That's it. That's it. Understand the world we're living in. Understand the world we're living in. Understand that none of this makes sense. And so you have to get that is out there and that's acceptable. But for you to question science or to use a funny voice, well, you know, I had over 20,000 views on TikTok, so that hits the radar. So when you start to hit the radar of people paying attention to what you say, they will then hire someone to then bring you down and remove your viewership. That's it. And the weird thing is that even when I leave a comment, like I watch Quantum Conscience, and that I love his channel. It's for a long time I've been watching him, listening to him. If I leave a comment on anyone on YouTube, I'm talking like anyone leaves a comment, and there's like 40 responses or a thumbs up, I'm not seen. I leave a comment and it's one acknowledgement. Maybe it's from the person that owns the channel, but it's so obvious the shadow banning that's going on, but they don't understand that the light that we have does not get affected by thumbs up, thumbs down, likes, bedazzled hats, or comments about who you are or making fun of you. So if you can let go of being liked by society or the people around you or your job or your friends or your family, then you can actually kind of rule the world, because then you're not attached. And when you're not attached to the clown show,
There have been 38,160. As of today, there have been 38,160 cases of COVID-19 in Oregon, with 390 new cases being reported today. Sadly, we are also reporting 3 deaths today, bringing the statewide total for COVID-19 related deaths to 608.
exactly. So I think that it's time we understand what we're up against. And that means to stop caring about what people think. It means to stop caring about... I'm excited if someone trolls about me. That means that I'm getting more viewership and what I say is actually getting heard by... Because after that video, actually, I had 3 people personally email me saying, hey, I just woke up and saw your TikTok. I thought it was really funny. I actually don't understand why they trolled you, but hey, do you know anything about an exemption? So because of that video, I got 2 people from the military, religious exemptions, 1 firefighter and 1 nurse, completely exempt from that, because they were like, oh, you must know what you're talking about. And I do. And I can help anybody get that. because you don't have to do what they're telling you that you have to. It's all a choice. It's a complete choice. And when you realize that, it's a little scary because you're like, uh-oh. That means you have to take full responsibility for your life right now. So that's kind of have to stop watching and start doing. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just a never-ending Fauci. Like, the show is just never-ending Fauci.
And what you see will be. Dream a dream. And what you see will be.
That's never not funny. So I'm going to Vegas for 3 days. I'll probably do a live stream if I'm not taken down from this from Vegas. Because I don't really care about Vegas. I don't really like Vegas, and I'm not looking forward to masking up, but I'm looking forward to seeing a friend that I haven't seen in a long time, and I do need a break from this world for now. And what's interesting is that if you ever want to take a trip with someone and you're like, do you want to go here or there? And they focus on the place rather than being with you, that says a lot about that friend. I learned that. It's taken a long time, but I figured that out. Whereas the person I'm going to meet, we were both in an abusive relationship with the same guy years ago. Another story for another time. That's why she's not submitting to the abusive government restrictions, because her and I both were in the same relationship with the same guy at different times. And that kind of is like, it was a trauma bond, but we are still connected. And so when she was like, we're going to Vegas for a couple days, and I said, wherever you are, I'll be. I don't really care. And she feels the same way. So it's going to be fun because we both are going to enjoy the shit show and make fun of it and just be together. Because at the end of the day, if you're with someone and you're watching a stupid movie, it's way more fun to be with someone making fun of that stupid movie than by yourself. Speaking of Vegas. I'm laughing. People are in masks, but you can get oxygen here, or take off your fucking mask. That's another way to get oxygen. Oh my god! 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 Go to the oxygen bar or take off your fucking mask. I am in a reality. I want a refund. I want a refund. We are physically in the zombie apocalypse, and I'm not joking. I'm really not. Like, I kind of am, but I really am not. I'm fucking not. We're not, it's not normal. We're not on this planet is not. We're probably walking to the oxygen bar. Please help me. Please fucking beam me up, Scotty. I really hope, honest to God, I hope I'm not that bad this time around, because that was like the first time I was in Vegas and was experiencing that, because usually I go to Vegas and I have a blast. And it was the first time I was watching people walk to an oxygen bar covering their entire face holes, orifices. Oh my God. Check this out. This is my dog right now. I don't blame her. Look at this. Look at this. Look. That's her covering her ear. Look at her. That's her head, and that's her paw covering her ear, because she's over me. She's so over me. Look at, oh my God. Even my dog is over me. Look at this. She's like, stop, talk, Spinny. Ow! It's so over me. You covered your ear. It's like rejection. How do you get rejection from a... Okay, I gotta end this, obviously. Obviously. If that's not a sign from God that you should shut the fuck up, Rachel, I don't know what is. You cried for me on the last trip. I don't blame you. I mean, it was a little funny walking to the oxygen bar, watching people covering their face. All we can do is one person at a time. Kind of like this. I'm going to end it on an up note, right? Watch this. The sexiest thing I've ever seen is a man saving a turtle. Sorry, but that couldn't get better than that. All right, let's end this night, shall we? Let's end this night. Let's end it.
Best way to wake me up in the morning is to never fucking do it in the first place. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Hey, did you want my attention? Sorry, was being like this not close enough? Okay.
You know I'm going to play that song out. You know I always play that father-son song. Makes us all cry. It's the best moment of the night. Just wanted to play a couple things to make you laugh, and then we'll end with the father-son thing. But this right here, do you know Jesus?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Hey, don't run from the Lord. Where are you going?
Never not funny. I'm gonna play it again. That's why it's so funny. To me, that little pig running around, can't get enough.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Hey, don't run from the Lord. Where are you going?
Never not funny. It's never not funny. Never not funny. This will never be not be funny either.
Mother. Mother, I crave violence. Mother.
If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands. If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands. If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know it, and you really motherfucking wanna motherfucking show it. If you're motherfucking happy and you motherfucking know it, clap your motherfucking hands.
Never not funny. Never not funny. Okay, two more. Here we go. This is a truth bomb right here, Facebook. All you 8 people on Facebook, bring it. 2, 3, and...
Step 1, train the people only to consume. Step 2, infiltrate adults with the news. Step 3, indoctrinate the children through the schools and the music and the apps on the phones that they use. Step 4, separate the right from the left. Step 5, separate the white from the black. Step 6, separate the rich from the poor. Use religion and equality to separate them more. Step 7, fabricate a problem, made a lie. Step 8, put it on the news every night. Step 9, when people start to fight and divide, take control. This is called situational design.
That's the deepest shit I could say all night. If you don't get that, if you forgot everything else I've ever said tonight, that right there, that's good. All right, we're warming up for the end. Here we go.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Lee Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed. We are working to determine exactly what roles each of them played during the landing on Saturday. That's all, folks.
Cap. Just to make you guys laugh. Don't make me get political on this, or I'll cut you. I'll cut all of you if you make me political on this. She's funny, and I got to give her a shout out. Here we go. So.
No, not you. No, behind you. No. No, I didn't mean you. Oh, I already called on you. Okay. 1 second. Not there yet. Yes, the insignificant gentleman in the back with the glasses. Yes, you can go. Okay, go. Okay, Mr. Ducey, you're going to have to wait. Okay, great. I already did answer your question. Did you have another one? Okay. Go ahead. No, the one in the polka dot shirt. It's like a seafoam colored shirt. Love that, by the way. That's really cute. Okay, yes, you can go. Oh, not yet. Zip it. I'm not there yet. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, let me circle around. Get to you next. Okay. No, I'm not going to answer your question, but I am going to at least acknowledge you and pretend that I did. Okay, great. All right. Okay. Okay, great. Yes. Okay, I'm going to circle back tomorrow. Okay, great.
With your determining next steps, I mean, frankly, things just seem like they're going pretty poorly right now for the White House. Build Back Better is being blocked, voting rights is being blocked, diplomatic talks with Russia doesn't seem to have brought us back from the brink of war. Inflation's at a 40-year high. The virus is setting records for infection. So as we kind of hit this 1 year period and a period where everything seems like it's in pretty rough shape, or nearly everything, which is not an invitation, I guess, to list off some other things. I'm wondering, at what point do you take stock and say that things need to change internally, whether it's your outreach for the Hill, whether it's the leadership within the White House? You seem to be stymied on an incredible number of fronts right now.
And our effort is to do hard things, try hard things, and keep at it. So we just don't see it through the same prism.
So the sense is things are going well, there's no need for change right now. With your determining next.
Oh, I love her. Obviously, I hit a chord. Ooh. I hit a chord. I'm no longer on Facebook. Wow, really? Just from that of all tonight. And the thing that takes me down on Facebook is like Renee, is Rachel Maria. That's out of everything I said tonight. That's what took me down. Isn't that fascinating? Like, I said a lot, but what could actually get me banned from Facebook is the comedy. Now I have to do another one. If they didn't do that, I would go to bed. If they didn't do it, I would go to bed. But now you're forcing me. Now you're forcing me to play another one. I didn't want to. I personally didn't want to. Now I have to. This is not my fault. It's not my fault. It's because you're not letting me do something. It's the worst thing you can do to me. Okay. So that's it. I'll just do one more. Just one more. Again, I'm telling you right now, this is not my political views. If I appreciate someone that's funny, I will share them. If you make fun of, I don't even know who I like. So I don't like anybody. I don't like Trump. I don't like Biden. So if you can make fun of anyone, it'll still be funny. So here we go. This is a good one.
ago, you and I had an exchange in this room in which I
It made it sound nefarious. I don't remember it that way.
Oh, this is so good.
3
It's so
weeks
good.
ago, you and I had an exchange in this room in which I
It made it sound nefarious. I don't remember it that way.
nefarious, but I posited a bunch of questions that you couldn't answer about when the tests would be available, how many Americans would be in their hands.
Sure.
It's now 3.5 weeks later. Are there any answers to any of those questions yet?
Well, I would say first we've put out a number of steps that have been taken since that point in time. The pleasant and democratic exchange we had in this briefing room a few weeks ago, Mike, but including a number of contracts have been signed just in the last few weeks.
Just to follow up on that,
Yeah.
fair to say that with half of January finished and the first of the doses beginning to arrive maybe by next week, that there's no way that 500 million tests are going to be delivered and in the hands of Americans by the end of this month.
Well, that's why we said at the time that we would.
Obviously, they're not going to find that as funny as I do. So, sorry. Woo! Sorry. She does a really good impression, and it makes me laugh. Her face is adorable. I appreciate it. If you can't have a sense of humor, guys, you better just get off this planet now. There's no use. Can't post comments to some destinations. Oh my God! Whatever I posted, I can't post comments to Facebook now. Fuck you, Meta. I don't fucking care. Don't. I really don't. Wish I did, but I don't. So let's end this with some spiritual shit that's gonna basically make Meta crumble like the Wicked Witch. I'm melting! Oh my God! She's doing spiritual shit. Ah! And it's gonna be like, whoa, bring him down with the spirit. Boom. And by the way, YouTube, I forgot to tell you this. Oh, I feel so bad. I forgot to tell you this.
Oh, really? Oh, Pebble. I think you don't care what I think, hey? Pebble. Pebble. You certainly do. Oh. But Pebble. I sure hope you're not like this tomorrow. I really. Pebble.
So the bird was swearing. The bird was saying the F word. That doesn't necessarily mean the bird is bad, does it? It means the bird has been programmed by hearing things around the bird that might have made the bird use certain words to make the bird feel better. Okay? Understand. It's part of programming. So let's not judge the swearing bird, right? Let's not judge anyone that fucking swears. Get beyond that. Okay? And appreciate that no matter what, if someone loves you for who you are, even if you swear, even if you make mistakes, really appreciate your friends right now, because you're going to find out who's your friend. Because all of a sudden, if you believe something different than they do, and they don't want to be your friend anymore, or if you say something different, or you use the voice like this, whatever it is, the real friends in your life will show up right now. So I guess I have to ask you, can I be your friend? Can I be your friend?
Oh, I see you have a Keurig. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a hairstyle. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have compost. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a nickname. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a girlfriend. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you have a schedule. Can I be your friend? Oh, I see you've had a rough day. Can I be your friend?
That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Let's say goodbye to the chat. So, oh my God, so many. I haven't even. So glad you guys are here. Just looking at Urban Cat. God bless everyone. Mia Alchemy, Brenda, Anne, Roaming Robert. Good night. Taz, of course. Brenda May and Bubba. And then Boba. Look at Bubba. And then Boba. I got someone from another country. For sure. Matt Kruger. Good to see you. And Brenda and Barry and Harley and Paul Wings and Mia and Steppenwolf and Linman, Rubbing Robert, who's been my savior lately. Miriam, Jesus King of Kings, Paul, and Naikis and Steppenwolf. And if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I didn't see you, like Romper Room, because that would make me feel horrible if I didn't. So I love you guys, and let's go out with the father-son trio, which brings everyone, I'm gonna say, to another dimension. Voynich, Dominguez. God, so many people here tonight. So many people. So glad. So happy you guys showed up. Hope I'm here tomorrow. Physically, mentally, emotionally. And if I'm not, I will definitely eventually be on brand new tube, I promise. Because I talked to the owner and we worked something out. So here we go. I think it's time to end with this. I could it's like full on surround sound, this song. Oh, by the way, if anyone's thinking of getting pressured into the jibby jab and whatever, just
Nope. No. No.
like you're getting pressured from your friends or your family, or like you got to see you want to see your niece. Cause you're never going to see your niece again unless you take it. Just here's some advice.
Hell no. Come on. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no.
No. I'm just saying. Or you lose your job if you don't take it. You're going to lose your job. And your job is your abundance. Forget God. God's not going to take care of you. It's all in your job. The answer to that is
no. To the no, no. To the no, 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 no. To the no, no. To the no, no. Hell to the no, no. Hell to the no, no. To the no, no. Hell to the no. No, 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 no. Hell to the no, no.
But your boyfriend will break up with you. You won't be able to go out to eat. You won't be able to travel. You won't be able to go to that one restaurant. You won't be able to see a concert if you don't do it. So what's the answer?
Right now, I seen what I needed to see. Immediately no. Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see. Immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no.
Nope. No. Nope, 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 nope,
So weird that I remember that skit from the Muppet Show like more than any other skit. That one and phenomenal. Do 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 do. Anyway, it's weird the things that stay in your head from a kid. Okay. Let's take it out. Let's bring it home with the father and the son. Get ready. Buckle up. Spirits, take it away.
Spirit lead me when my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior.
Out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery and oceans deep. My faith will stay.
Your grace abounds in deepest waters. Your sovereign hand will be my guide. Where peace may fall as years around me, you never failed, and you won't stop now.
Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit lead me, Spirit lead me, Spirit lead me. Take me deeper, take me deeper, take me deeper into you.
Spirit leads me when I walk into the water, and I find it in the water, and I feel it say, Spirit, Spirit, Spirit leads. Spirit leads. Spirit leads me when I walk upon the water. Spirit leads me when I walk on the water in a birdie city. Samba birdie heavier. Spirit leads. Spirit leads. Spirit leads. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Oh, forgive me. It's Spirit leads. All right. I love you. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't have a son. I have a chihuahua. Who can't. Good night. Bisexual. Because that's it. Good night, guys. So, you comfortable? You happy? Thanks for being here in this reality. You guys help keep me insane. Wouldn't want it any other way.